Hey guys, what is up? So I know it's kind of late, so I have to get kind of quiet because my son is asleep or trying to go to sleep. So I've got to kind of be quiet because his room is like literally right next door to mine. So I gotta keep it kind of hush hush, but so it's not gonna be my crazy self. But I'm here because it is late. I had so much to do today, so I like literally did not have time to do it during the day. But we are here now, and we are going to do it. I'm going to be doing an 80s look as best as I can because I was not born in the 80s. I was born in the 90s, so I don't know how they dressed back then. But I did find a look that I really liked. It's kind of a modern version of the 80s look, I guess you could say. It's very beautiful. If you wonder what's on my hand, it's henna, by the way. Because I know I'm going like this, and you guys are probably, like, some people are going to be like, what? Does she have Sharpie on her hand? No, it's henna. My sister-in-law does henna, so she went ahead and put it on my arm. The only thing is that when she's looking at my hand, I know this is kind of, like, off-topic. When she's looking at my hand, it kind of, like, looked like when you look at someone's hand. So she kind of did it crooked off to the side here, but it's still really pretty. I really like it. Sorry, I know that was like off topic, didn't make any sense, just like out of the blue, off the wall kind of thing. Sorry about that. Just putting it out there. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm very quiet. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Like I said, my son's going to sleep, so I can't yell, and I about dropped my phone. All right, let's just do this, shall we? I gotta get a drink. I was out in the water. I was out in the pool all day. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Alright, first things first, we are going to go ahead and prime, because it is a crime not to prime. I got a new, like, that's always, like, super extra when I open it. It's like just, anybody with headphones is, like, dying right now. I got a new stand, and it's, like, one of those stands that you put in a bathroom, but I, like, kind of made it into my own little stand, so now I can put my makeup on there, and it's super cute, and I love it. Hi, Hope! How are you doing today, gorgeous? Hi, beautiful! Hi, everybody. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm really quiet. My son's going to sleep, and I can't be yelling. Usually I'm very crazy, and I'm yelling and stuff like that, but he's going to bed, and I don't want to wake him up. If you're a mom, you understand me. You feel my pain. I ain't gonna say it again, because if I keep saying it all over and over again, you guys are gonna get annoyed. Sorry, I'm trying to find a color. There it is. Okay, I was looking for a certain color that I wanted, and I found it. And we're gonna continue on with what I was gonna do. Alright, zip this up. Alright, there we go. So, of course, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and start off with primer. So let me get my mirror real quick. Trying not to knock everything over. Like I said, I have my desk and I'm trying to figure it out. Wow, hello brightness. Good lord, I was like, oh, I'm taking up all my entire face. It was crazy. Hi honey, how are you doing today, gorgeous? My lovely husband is on here watching me, making me nervous. Don't watch me, go away. You can hear me outside the door. Why do you gotta watch me? Why do you have to hear what I'm doing? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and prime. Get it all on there. Gotta get it all over the neck. In the neck area. Because that's where the makeup goes. Alright, now I need my... Where is it? Oh, there it is. My brow palette. So I grab that, and I gotta grab my brush. Probably should bring my brushes over here, so I can actually grab them. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and do our brows. Now, I know they used to do the really thin brows in the 80s. I'm not going to do that. Hi, Maddie! How are you doing today, gorgeous girl? Go ahead and get these brows on here. Ooh. See, of course, I have nowhere to go. I have nowhere to do anything. So, of course, my brows are going to probably be, like, amazing. They're going to be gorgeous. It happens every time. Every time that I have nowhere to go, my brows just instantly are, like, freaking amazing. I'm just going to wear them to bed. Just kidding. Don't wear your makeup to bed. If you wear your makeup to bed, I'm going to smack you. Because it can age you by 30 years. If you didn't know that, yeah. Wearing makeup to bed can age you by 30 years if you don't take it off. But yeah, I had so much going on today. It was insane. I literally did not think I was going to have time, but I was like, you know what? No. I am going to make time. We are doing this. Hi, Tiffany! Hi, gorgeous! No, I sat there and I was like, I have to make time. There has to be time today to do this beauty boot camp because I am full for it. I need to get it done. I was not going to waste time. I wasn't going to play around. I was going to get it done. Hey! I know I'm being really quiet because my son's going to sleep. So, don't be like, why aren't you being loud and obnoxious and crazy? Because I can't. You gotta be quiet. Alright, go ahead and do these brows up. But yeah, I've had a hectic day. Like this afternoon, it was not that hectic. I was like laying in bed. I was just, having a very tired day. Hi, darling.
Hey.
My husband came in. But yeah. I just decided, I was like, I have to make time to do this. Because, it's what I need to do. It's a promise. It's part of what I do. I have to do it.
Why don't you ask your makeup people if they want to buy guns?
How about you don't?
I'm joking.
Hey, guys. Love him to death. You guys don't know that was my husband. If you heard the strange man voice in the background, that would be my lover. Your lover would be somebody that you're not married to, wouldn't it? I don't know. We'll just go with lover. See, every time, these brows look amazing. Every time I have nowhere to go. My brows just instantly like, ooh, you know what, she has nowhere to go, so we're gonna look awesome. Why? Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me, brows? Why? Anyway, I guess I can't be mad. At least they look good. Can we be mad that the brows actually look good? So, actually, I'm going to do full coverage because I feel like back in the 80s, since they were very, full in, they wore full coverage foundation most of the time. I feel like that's what they did. They also didn't highlight and contour. I figured that out because I was looking for, how they did, makeup and stuff like that. They never highlighted contour. Highlighting and contouring was not a thing in the 80s. I know, right? I was like, what? They never highlighted or contoured? How did she not highlight and contour? Then where did highlighting and contour come from? I don't even know where it came from, to be honest. I feel like most recently is where highlighting and contouring came from. I feel like it was more for movies and stuff like that. And then just, recently people, in our day and age, just decided, oh, you know what? That's just going to be a normal thing that we all do is highlight and contour. I don't know. That's my feeling about it. I don't know about everybody else. So we're not going to highlight and contour because they actually didn't highlight and contour back then. I'm kind of appalled by that. I don't know why, but I am. Because I love... This is the wrong beauty blender. I don't like that beauty blender. But I love highlighting and contouring. How could you not? I look so weird right now. Because I'm looking for my other beauty blender. I probably have lost it. Ooh, you know what I do have? And I haven't got to use it yet? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have this doohickey, this brush, and I haven't got to use it yet. So you know what? We're going to use this today. Because I am feeling extra. And I want to be a little extra today. And if this applies this 10 times better than my beauty blender, I might just cry and use this every day. There's somebody walking outside right now. Ooh, this is actually getting it on there quite good. Ooh. Ooh, I think I found my new favorite thing in the whole entire world. Because my beauty blender does a good job with applying it. I'm not saying it doesn't, but this is girl. And it feels nice. It feels like you're brushing your skin. Gotta get down the neck, of course. This is, you know what? I need to change my foundation because this is my winter color, not my summer color. So it does look a little lighter than my normal skin. But that's okay. That's alright. This is what my skin looks like during the wintertime. Holy crap, there's something in my eye. There's something in my eyeball. Okay, we're good. There was something in my eye. But yeah. There's something in my eye. I can feel it. What is it? It doesn't want to come out of my eye. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's in there. I want it to go away. Just go away. I hate when stuff gets in my eye, especially when I'm doing my makeup. It, irritates the fire out of me. It drives me up the freaking wall. Hi, Galina. How do you say your name? I'm probably pronouncing it so wrong. Hi, Nicole. How is your night, girl? It's going great. I just got home. We just got home and I put my son to bed and just got recently to do this because I have had one hell of a day. I did not think, like, this afternoon I was like, I'm not going to do anything. I literally was like, I'm not doing crap. I'm going to lay in bed. The benefits of working from home. Do you like those brushes? I've never used that kind, but I was curious. I have these, and for some things, I do like them. I've never used this with full coverage, and I'm kind of liking it with the full coverage because it is helping to, like, kind of spread it out a lot more than my beauty blender, because my beauty blender does a good job and it blends out well. It's just this is kind of making it a little bit easier, so I'm not sitting here because I'm very tedious about where my makeup goes and, like, all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of making it a lot easier. Excuse me. Good lord. So it's making it a lot easier. So I kind of would say yes. For this foundation, for the full coverage foundation that I'm wearing, I would say yes. I would say this is pretty freaking good. So that's just my opinion on that. I like it. I think it's pretty bomb. Prom.com. Alright. So now that we have that, like I said, back in the 80s, they did not contour or highlight. So taking everything in me not to want to do it because I really badly want to do it, but we can't because they didn't do it back then. But they did wear blush. And I know, for the life of me, I don't like blush. Actually, no what? Let me change that. It's not that I don't like blush. I don't know. It's just not in my makeup thing. Like, literally, I don't wake up in the morning doing my makeup and think, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put blush on. But if we all remember back in the 80s, blush was like, you know, like you put a crap ton on so you could see yourself from freaking Venus. So that's what I'm gonna do. And this is probably why I don't like blush. Because my mom, again, going back to my mom, she used to wear blush and she would wear it like this. Like straight up 80s, like blush, like the packed on blush, making it look like you could see her from a mile away kind of blush, like blinding you with her rouge kind of blush. That's what she did. And I literally, I don't know, something about it makes me cringe inside. I think it's because I'm scared of clowns, and it kind of reminds me of a clown. I'm not saying anybody that does their makeup like that looks like a clown. I'm saying for some reason, it makes me think of clowns. Does that make sense? I think it does. I'm not sure. But this is what I remember. They wore blush like freaking crazy. Now, I am a 90s kid, so I did not grow up with this. You know what I grew up with? When I actually started, like, looking at that stuff, I grew up with, what is her name? What is her name? What is her name? What is her name? Her father owns all those hotels. I don't remember her name is. I'm sure it'll come to me later. I don't know. I don't remember her name. It's not coming to me. I don't remember. Alright. So we are going to move on from that. So now that we have our very, 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 very bright blush on, we're going to move on to the colors. Now, I digged through my archive of freaking colors that I could possibly find to find the brightest and the craziest colors I have. So, get yourselves ready, get some popcorn, get some snacks going. We're gonna go for a ride here, people. We're gonna go for a ride. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is find my freaking purple that I just had. And I'm also gonna pull up the look that I had inspired, because how am I gonna do it if I don't see it? That ain't gonna make no sense. Now is it? And it's gone. Of course it's gone. Go away. I don't want you. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the purple first, because why the hell not? So I have this really, really, really bright purple. I love this purple on my eyelids. I have never done it as like an actual accent color. So this is going to be enjoyable and fun. So let's go ahead and we're going to start off on the end right here. And going ahead and putting it into our crease. This is going to be crazy. I can already tell. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be out of this world. Do the two-step and cowboy. How's everybody else today? My 4 viewers, tell me about your day. Tell me, how is your days going, you know? Did you have a lovely Friday? Was your Friday amazing? What are your weekend plans? Tell me what's going on in my viewers' lives tonight. Or my 3 viewers. The 3 people who are here. Tell me about your day. Tell me how your day is going. You don't have to ask me about my day. I want to know about your day. You come here to relax, chill out, watch a girl do her makeup. So let's talk. Let's talk about your day. Bye. We're left. Every time I do that, I don't know why. Why do you guys do that? When I ask how your day is going, or like to talk to me, you guys just leave. Why? I just want to know how you're doing. You don't have to talk. I just wanted to ask how everybody's doing tonight. But if you want to be that way, then go away. I'm kidding. Now, I did learn something, by the way, and I didn't know this, that I have hooded eyes. Now, I'm sure somebody's going to be like, well, no shit, Autumn, we can all tell. I actually didn't know. If you have hooded eyes, when doing like your eyeshadow right here, if you want it to appear, bring it up to your actual bone, like right in there, because that's going to actually bring it out a lot more, because when you have hooded eyes, obviously, when you go like that, you can't see. If you do it down here, you cannot see the makeup. So putting it at the top more may be a little weird to you. It might be different because it's definitely weird and different for me. Obviously, I'm bringing it up a lot higher, as you guys can see. But it actually shows the color off and so that you can actually see the makeup that you're wearing and the eyeshadow you're wearing. Because usually if you do it with hooded eyes, you can't see it. And you're like, are you actually wearing eyeshadow at all under there? Yes, I am. I promise I am. So, just a little tip there. Alright, so now I'm going to go into kind of a darker purple just to kind of give this a little bit of to it. Bring it out a little bit more. Because I feel like it. This purple. Ooh, these 2 purples together look really pretty. I'm liking those 2. I'm actually just wear this on like a daily basis now. I mean, 80s are coming back. We've got mom jeans, we've got your shirts tucked in, high water jeans. People are wearing high water jeans and all that stuff. The 80s are back. They've been back. They've been back for a freaking while. Oh, hello. Haley, share. Girl, mine was long and drink was needed. Amen. Same here. I need a drink. Tiffany, would you like to share a drink with me? Hi, Carrie. How are you doing today, gorgeous? Tiffany, come share your drink with me, because I need a drink. I've had a long day, too. I feel like this week has just been one of those weeks where it just carries on. It's been just on and 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 on. I just feel like it's been one of those weeks of just nonsense. Hey, Rusty. Where's Rusty? Who's Rusty? Who's Rusty? What? What's happening? Who's Rusty? Tiffany's just saying, hey, Rusty, who's Rusty? Hi, Rusty. Whoever's Rusty, hi. How are you doing today? It's just random. Hi, Rusty. Hi, Rusty. Is there a Rusty? Did I miss someone? Am I confused? I'm so confused. Hey, Tiff. Oh, okay, there's Rusty. Hi, Rusty. I was like, what's happening? Who's Rusty? I didn't see you pop up on my thing. That was so weird. I was like, who are you talking to, Tiffany? That was funny. Sorry. On my end, that was kind of funny because I was literally like, who's she talking to? I don't see anybody by that name on here. I understand now. Okay, I got it. Alright, so now we're going to go in with this blue. So this is the only blue I really have. So hopefully this will do justice. Oh no, yes, that will do a lot of justice. That will do. That will do. This is a really pretty blue, though. Look at that blue. That's gorgeous. She was watching. I didn't see it pop. Her name didn't pop up. Well, hello, gorgeous, and welcome, beautiful girl. How are you doing today? How's everybody doing? If you're on here, tell me how you're doing. Tiffany already told me how she's doing. We both agree that drinks are needed. So if you've had a long day, come sit, chat with me. Have a nice little beer and come chat. I look like a Chinese doll. With my cheeks, I look like a Chinese doll, like, all like, trying to like see how she did this. Ooh, I just poked myself in the eye. I might like wear this on a daily basis, not gonna lie. If you guys see me out and about, I'm gonna wear this. This actually does not, I was supposed to be born in the 80s. Girl, loving that blue. Isn't this blue gorgeous? I found it. I forgot I had it. I honestly was like digging through my archives of makeup to like just find some bright colors that would go with an 80s look. And I found this and I was like, ooh. But then again, I was like, I don't know if it's going to be that bright. And look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It is gorgeous. I have crap in my eyes, and I need to get out of my eyes because it's in my eyes, and I'm not liking that it's in my eyes. I wish I had a pink. I don't have pink. I wish I did have pink, though. That'd be really pretty. Some pink. Pink, 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 pink. Hi, Brooke. How are you doing today, gorgeous? Sorry, I'm not looking at the screen, but hi. I'm wondering if some orange would go good. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to keep doing what I was doing before. My sleeve flipped over. Get back over there. But don't worry, I feel you guys. I've had a long day, too. I feel like today just drug on all day long. Well, of course, all day long. It would drag on all day long because it's all day. Duh. Autumn. But, I don't know. It just was not, like, a really great day for me. But you know what? I made it work. I got through the day. I, lived my life. And we are here. So you know what? I would say I made an accomplishment. If you make it through a day without, losing your mind or anything like that and staying somewhat positive, I think that's a win in my book. I don't know about you guys, but that's a win in my book when you're able to make it through a day without losing your freaking mind. Yes, amen. But, like I said, like, literally my entire afternoon, I had nothing to do, and then all of a sudden, like, okay, morning time, and then, like, towards the end of the day, everybody was like, okay, we have this stuff to do, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to do my live. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to, and I was like, nope, I'm doing it, I'm getting it done, it's going to be done, I'm not playing around. Doing it. This actually looks really cool. Now, would I wear this on a daily? I'm not too sure. I really do like it. My son is in his room bouncing up and down in his crib. I can hear him. I can hear him in there going. You guys can't hear him, but I hear him. Alright, so I'm going to clean this up a little bit because I did get a little messy with this blue, or this purple right here. Alright, then we're going to do the under eyes. Now, I know eyeliner was a big thing, so we're going to go ahead and go into eyeliner. Because I know eyeliner is a big thing. I do know that. So we're going to go in with, ooh, you know what? No, I know what. I just got like an excited feeling in my body because I knew what eyeliner I wanted to use. We're going to go in with my bright blue eyeliner. I can get it on my freaking eyeball. Oh my lord. That was a headache and a half. Woo! Got it on there. I'm not sure if you guys can see this color far away. I might have to get closer for you guys, but yeah. It's like this electric bright blue. I love it. It's so pretty. If I can, I try to find occasions all the time to wear it because it is such a pretty freaking color. Alright, so next we are going to go ahead and do my lashes. If I can find my mascara. I don't know where my mascara's at. What's new? Honestly, if you're new here, hi. I lose my stuff all the time, and I can never find it. Literally all the time. I literally always lose everything. All the time. Like, it doesn't matter what I do. I could probably come up with a system, but for some reason, I lose my stuff all the time. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do these lashes real quick. I'm actually going to use my palette, if I can find it. Where's my palette? Where's my palette? Just poked myself in the eye again. Holy crap. But them lashes, though. Every time, I know, I'm sorry. Lashes and contouring and highlighting are literally my favorite things in this entire world. I just put, really? I just made a dot right there. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, it just looks really cool. Like, for some reason, if I could just do, like, one half. Hi, Veronica! If I could just do one half of my face and just wear, like, mascara on one side and not the other, I probably would because it looks really cool. I don't know why. Is it just me? Is it just me? Or does it look really cool? It's probably just me. It just does. It looks like, oh, cool. She's wearing a wig on her eye. There we go. Poked myself in the eye a few times while we're here. Alright, if you guys are wondering why I'm not taking that dot off my eye, it's because you have to let it dry first. And then you can just wipe it right off, if I can. See? Usually I get like a Q-tip. This is really gross. I usually take a Q-tip and like get it in my mouth and do it. But I don't have Q-tips around me, or I freaking would. I have like dust or something on my nose. Anywho. Alright, and I think that's gonna, oh wait, no, lippy. Ooh, do I have a bright lippy? I have my purple. Would my purple, I think my purple would go good with this. Would that be 80s? I'm guessing it will. You know what? I don't care. We're doing the purple lippy, because guess what? It's my favorite thing in the entire world. And I'm gonna wear it. I don't care what you guys have to say. I'm wearing my purple lippy. You guys are probably like, we're not fighting you, Autumn. Just do it. I'm probably getting to the point now that I'm like tired. So tired that I'm gonna start acting like a moron. Oh, Lord. Dude, my leg just twitched. That was the weirdest feeling. I know that sounded so weird, but like literally while I was doing my lippy, my leg just went. That was so weird. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. Who are you, hottie? Seriously, like, yeah, Ethan's asleep, or trying to go to sleep at least. He'll probably go to sleep once I get off of here, because I literally, I literally had nothing to do this morning, and then this afternoon everybody was just like, we got things to do, let's go, and I'm like, okay. So like, it's just been a hectic day. But I'm here, and we did it. So, ooh, I just punched my mirror. I was like, yeah, go mirror. So here is our final 80s look. Get up close and personal for you guys. Yes, I have mascara on my eyelids. Leave me alone. But here you go, so you can see the full effect. And the purple and the blue looking gorgeous. And then, of course, the lippy. It looked like the old Vogue, like the 80s Vogue models where they're like that. With the really defined, if you guys know what I mean, the defined blush where they'd be like, and stuff like that. I don't know. I hope you guys know what I mean. I'm probably just talking out my butt now. OMG, I can't wait to try the lippy. Girl, you're gonna love it. Alright, anyways, so I love you guys so much, and I'm so thankful you guys got to be here. I'm sorry it was so late, but we got it done. We're here, and we finished, and now I'm gonna go wipe it all off and go to bed. So, I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you guys next time. Love yourselves, stay confident, and as always, God bless.
Hi guys! I'm back. It is our second beauty boot camp for the Beauty Cartel with the Team NGU page. I'm so excited to be here. So excited. I feel like my camera's up too high. I'm gonna wait and see if a couple people hop on. If not, hop right in here. I went ahead and primed my face. That's kind of why I'm waiting. Don't mind. My hair. I had my windows down. In my car. So I just wanted to see. I am going to go ahead and prime my eyes. Just because it helps a little bit with what I want to do for y'all. Because we're going to be talking about tips and tricks for your mascara. Mascara. Yeah, guys. We're talking about mascara today. Concealer. And foundation. Happy Monday. Don't mind my gruesome little faces. And if I have time, I think I'm going to go through a brow 101, a quick brow 101, just in case any of you guys missed it last month. Because brows are my favorite. I love brows. It's going to be so much fun today. And yes, if you guys see it, it is a red, I think it's the lip liner, yeah, lip liner. But I promise it's not going to be scary, I promise. Well, might be a little scary. So, now that this is pretty dry, it's a little tacky, but we want tacky, especially with this. Sorry, I have. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little trick that I use because I have dark circles. And I don't like for my dark circles to show at all. I call them my mom eyes, and I'm going to make those disappear today. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a red eyeliner or a lip liner, and I always pull. But I am going, if it'll show up. Yeah, it's showing. So, I go right along that bag into a triangle. Well, maybe. If it decides to act right. I need to bring it out just a hairline more. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. If you guys are just joining, I look a little crazy. But I am showing you guys a couple tips and tricks with concealer and yeah, I keep wanting to show you guys mascara. It's in my brain. But tips and tricks with concealer and foundation. Say hi when you hop on. Let me know you're here. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Again, if you guys don't know me, I am Tiffany Smith. I am a beauty ambassador for the Team NGU. I look rough. I look crazy. And I kind of look, my eyes a little messed up right now. But just bear with me, guys. I am going to bring this out. Because you want to get the full circle. in line. And I probably could have sharpened this a little better, but I didn't. So that's what we's doing right now. And I'm going to bring this out. What, Livy? We have to wait a minute. I literally just told her to give me just a couple minutes so I can come chat with you guys. I know I look kind of crazy right now, but it's okay. It's okay to be crazy. And now I'm just gonna kind of smear this up a little. Hey Kylie. I know I look crazy right now, so a little tip and trick, what I'm doing is the red undertone. I have really bad dark circles, and as long as you go into the triangle effect, even though this kind of corner it's gotta be perfect. So I'm going into the triangle effect to kind of draw away, hey Autumn, draw away from my bags. Let me finish, girls. So with the red under, as you guys can see that I'm trying to finish, when I set it with my setting powder, and it doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's covered. Okay, so if you guys can tell, I have really bad dark circles, and I learned this trick and I love it and I live by it and it helps. When you apply the red under your, it actually takes away the indentation of the bag, the circle, the mom eyes. That's what I call them, my mom eyes. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply the red. I really should have sharpened this pencil. It's kind of down and out. And then I am going to take my setting powder with my little brush, and actually I'm going to bake this on and go over it. And I know you guys are probably like, those hopping on are probably like, what is this girl doing? It works, Kylie. I'm telling you, it's awesome. I love it. But I'm just baking this onto my eye. Because if you don't bake it and you don't dry it, when you put that concealer on, it's going to turn orange. And we don't want no orange. We don't want no orange. I don't want no orange. I know y'all might want some orange, but I don't want no orange. So while this one's drying, I'm going to get my pencil sharpener and sharpen it so I can go ahead and start the other eye. Because I literally just got home not even 10 minutes ago and jumped right on here and did this. But anyway, I am going to sharpen my pencil. Maybe. Oh. And then I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm going to go right on the outside of that circle and come down into a triangle shape. And do the same thing. We want to go right on the outside of that bag. And bring it down into the circle. And actually, if I wanted to, I could probably, might not work now that I baked it. Yeah, it's not going to work, but we'll get the gist. And we're going to color that in like the little kids' crayons. It does not have to be perfect. As long as you get that color where you need it. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I don't know who's joining me right now, but if you want to say hi, let me know something about you. My name is Tiffany. I look like a clown right now. I am a beauty ambassador with the Team NGU Beauty Cartel. And we is going to have fun today, y'all. And I hope you guys tune in tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow evening as our Tiffany's Talks with Teeth. That's me. I'll make her. Alright. And again, I'm going to go in with my setting powder. and just bake that on there. Because like I said before, we don't want any of that smearing off or coming off when we apply that concealer. Because we want to cover, not spread. Cover, not spread, y'all. I'm going to put a little more on this one as well. This is big. Alright. Now, while I'm letting that go on, I just kind of want to remind you guys that when you are color matching your skin, not to ever go by the face color. You want to go by your neck color when you color match. I don't know if you guys can see the comments are in my way. But when you color match, go with the neck. And sometimes my way of color matching is I always go that way it matches. But you always want to color match with your neck for one, because sometimes when you tan, your neck gets a little darker than your face. You get that spray tan, and you want it to match your neck, not your face. Because if you match your face, then what you match them with, because your neck's going to be a whole different color. We don't want that. Don't ever match with your hand. Your hand's always darker than your face and your neck. We don't want that either. So, I am going to take my little fluff brush and kind of brush the excess away. Excess getting on there. Now, I am going to go in with my little blendy bud and take my concealer. If I even have any left. I need to get some more concealer. A little bit. And I am going to blot and blot and blend and blend and blend and blend. And blend. This ain't working. Where's my concealer brush? I haven't done this in a while. But we want to cover that up and get rid of that red. But we also want them bags and circles to kind of disappear with it. Because we want to conceal, not reveal. And always remember, guys, I know we repeat this every time we do a makeup video, don't forget to prime. I usually prime, yeah, my kid's in the background screaming like a crazy kid. I always like to prime and let it sit for a good 5 minutes at least. Because I like to make sure that I'm getting the best use out of it. I don't like for my pores to show, because I sometimes have enlarged pores depending on the week. And it's just not fun. Oh, sorry about that. I got a notification. Now I'm just going to go back and kind of blend that out with my blendy bud a little bit. And absorb all the extra product. I feel like I didn't get it all on this side. Because I used my blendy brush instead of, or my, still sticky. And when I use the excess, and I have excess, I kind of go down and just kind of bring the excess down into that triangle with it. And that kind of just helps take that puffiness and stuff away. Unless you're like me and stab yourself with a pencil. I've done that before. It's not fun. Now remember, a little bit goes a long way when you use your foundation and your concealer. You do not have to cake it on to make it look good. So I'm just gonna, I love my stick foundation. If I recommend anything, it would be stick. Because it gives you a, I have dry skin. And I like the satin finish. And I blend down my neck, so I always put a couple dots under there. But I have makeup on under my eye, so I want to pat instead of scrubbing or rubbing, because we don't want that extra makeup. We don't want that extra makeup that we have on there hiding and concealing to get rubbed off, kind of like I just did a little bit. I know y'all see that, yeah, because I started talking and then I started rubbing and it just came off like that, you know what I mean? But we'll fix, no worries, we'll fix. Just let me blend. Remember, guys, blending might be boring, but it helps. And Kylie, don't yell at me because I'm using my left hand. I do so much better with my left hand. And then we're just going to blend down the neck. Blend and blend and blend. Because we want to blend. I didn't even, oh my goodness, guys. I didn't put anything on the top of my eyes at all. Nothing, nada. Zip, zingo. Hi guys, I have 4 viewers. What are you guys doing? Say hello. Let me know you're here. If you have any questions, please jump in. Don't hesitate to ask. That is what I am here for. But I'm going back because I didn't put anything up here. And I don't know about you guys, but I like my whole face to match and not just my eyeballs being bare, because then I look like a clown. No time for clowning around. None. Alright, I'm gonna make sure we blend it up really well. And then to go in, I think this is the right one. No, this is the wrong one. This is not the one I want, but it's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna take my it's a packed powder, and just kind of go over that area. Because I want to cover that up and not let it show. And that is basically how I get rid of my rings. They just kind of disappear, y'all. And sometimes I like to blend down my, I can't see because the comments are in the way, but I want to make sure y'all you see no lines down there. So I take my sponge and I just kind of blend it down. And that is how I get rid of my bags, guys, because if you would have catched, guys, we're going to catch it. Mama caught it. If you would have caught the live in the beginning, or if you go back and watch it again, you would see how dark my circles are. This is one of my favorite hacks that I enjoy showing people because it's helped me so much. But before I get into our cute little 101 with the brows, I'm going to kind of add some texture to my face, just because Mama can't stand to have a bland face. I need that angle because I got fat cheekers. And I'm just using a basic bronzer. Just a little bronzer. If you guys can't tell, this side's shimmer and this side's matte, so I use a lot of the matte. But before I do my brows, I have to make sure, not when I contour, just because I like to contour and show a little different ways, I always do the 3, just a fancy 3, and then kind of bring it down under my chin to blend out in my neck, just for fun. You don't have to blend it if you want that more defined look, but I like to blend mine because I like for it to just all blend together instead of having definition, especially on a hot summer day. Just enough for me to define my fat cheeks a little bit because Mama's got fat cheeks. Alright, now that that's done, yeah. And see, I'm going to show you, this is how I always check my foundation. Whenever I make sure that my foundation matches my neck, I kind of, you see how there's no line and they're all the same color? I know I'm matched. Because right now, if I look at it, it looks like my face is a little lighter than my shoulders, but that's because Mama's been in the sun. This hot mess Mama Express was enjoying the sunshine and 80-degree weather because I missed it so much. so much. But enough of me. I'm so excited to show you guys my Brow 101. Just in case you guys missed it last month, I just want to do a quick run through because I don't think we have brows this month in our tutorial or boot camp. Yeah, boot camp. Oh, maybe sure. Yeah. Okay. So I really prefer to use a spoolie double-sided brush because the spoolie helps shape your eyebrows before you go to do them. And you always want to shape your eyebrows and make sure you have them the way you want them before you outline them. And always remember, real quick, there's 3 steps. You got the beginning, the middle, and the end. And I always use my brush to show people that because that is, you always follow it. You got the nose, right beside the nose. That's 1, 2, and 3. It's really simple, guys, to line up. If you don't know, just take your brush, hold it by your nose, and then go 1, 2, 3. You always line it up with your eye. And I always tell people to start at this, right at the hairline. If you want to match your brows with your hairline. You don't want to go too low, you don't want to go too high unless you need more brow. So you kind of just want to start at that hairline. And you're starting at 1 and bringing it out to 2. So there's 1 and 2. And then you're going to take your 2 point, and since I have rounder brows, I just kind of blend it together and bring it down to my 3. And you can already see the difference in just the definition, like before and after. And that's just with the bottom outline, guys. And then you're going to do the same thing with the top. You're going to start at point 1, and don't worry if it looks boxy, we're going to fix it. And go right across that hairline. Go from point 1, and then we're going to bring it down to point 2. And then from point 2, we're going to bring it down to the tip. Oh, maybe. From the tip into your point 3. And that is just the outline of the brow. And then you're going to do the same thing with the second eye. You are going to start at the beginning, which is point 1. Bring it out to point 2. And then you're going to follow down from point 2 into point 3. And that's just your basic outline again. And then you're going to go through the top, starting with 1. Moving to 2. And then bringing it down. Maybe I can actually put product on my brush. Bringing it down into that point down by 3. And that is your, whoa, why does it look like it's uneven right there? Maybe it's just a shit, no, it's thigh. There's a little bump in the road. There. That's your basic outline. Now, when you want to fill in, depending on, like, see how my roots are coming out, but my hair is black on top, I kind of start with a lighter color in the front when that happens and just bring it down. And then go back in with the darker color in my more fuller area and kind of just brush that out to blend. I know you guys can hear her. I hear her. But little does she know, You're gonna have to wait a minute because we're not finished, guys. And then what I do, so I know that it's all blended in well, is I take my spoolie brush and brush out that top a little bit to kind of give you that more natural look. And then bring it down. There's my brow, guys. You start 1, 2, 3. It's that easy, guys. And let me tell you, it takes practice. I took almost 3.5, 4 months to actually ace my brows the way I like them. But if we work together and you guys have questions and you ask them, we can get you through it and we will get them brows looking sharp. I promise. I won't let you down. The girl won't let you down. We not gonna give up. Because that's who we are. We don't give up, guys. And again, I'm just starting with the light color and then going in with the dark. Start light, go dark. And then kind of blend it out. Ooh, my arm's getting tired. Oh, by the way, exciting news. I got my stitches out to... Oh my god. I know you guys just saw that. Kylie. I love you guys so much, and it's okay because I'm laughing. So please, I'm telling you guys, please laugh with me because I did not know that my tan line was that bad right there. So for those of you that don't know, on Wednesday the 8th, I went in and I had a left shoulder arthroscopy. I had a slap tear. And I had stitches. So when I got my wrap taken off, they put these little strips on me. And they fell off in the wash. And when I wanted to wear a t-shirt, the stitches would snag. So I put band-aids over them. And that is my reality. I know you guys see that. Oh, welcome to my reality of seeing my hair. Look, I know you guys see that. I know. I'm dying right now. I'm so sorry. I was not ready. I was not. This one's not as bad. But hi guys, this is my life and this is who I am. I'm gonna let me finish my brow for you guys. I'm just brushing back into point two and then bringing it down to point 3. And that is my brow. I still feel it. I'm out of breath, guys. I was laughing way too hard at myself. Way too hard at myself. I don't even know where my blush brush. Oh, I got my blush brush. I might as well add some brush. We might as well do the whole face together because y'all haven't seen the real side of me. And it's just gonna come out even more. I feel like it's not even coming on my breath. Now watch me get too much. I really just kind of scrabbled in there. This is my favorite color. And I'm just going... Oh, it doesn't look that bad. Okay. Here, kind of put my blush on. And then I was so sad. I cried. This is my highlighter right now. So I'm using like every ounce of it on the outside that I can. And we just go highlight. Oh, look at that. Boom. If y'all missed this and y'all don't see that little red box up there, whoop, I can't even boom, right there. If you guys missed that box, please let me know if you laughed at my tan line, for one. If you guys have any questions, and another thing is too, guys, we are going to be doing our beauty boot camps every month. Please tune in. If you guys want to see anything in particular or have questions, please let us know. Reach out, message, comment. We will get back to you guys. We want to be able to help you guys and help us as well. That way we know exactly what you guys are looking for and want to see. I love you guys. Welcome to the beauty camp. Our week is going to be... It looks like he erases by... It looks like a fake tan, Kylie. It looks like I had a Band-Aid on and I went and got a fake tan and they sprayed it all over me and just missed that one spot. That's what I think it looks like. That is exactly what I think it looks like. I'm dying right now. Dying. Hang on, I'm losing it! I might as well finish my face with you guys. Just real quick. I don't want to kind of give away too much for this week, so. Oh, bear with me. Oh, I'm getting it in my eye. I just poked myself in the eye, guys. So if it looks like I'm crying, I'm sorry. It does. It looks like that. What are we going to do now? I didn't even put eyeshadow on. I really didn't. We really going on that. What a day, guys. Welcome to... Sorry, guys. I had someone trying to call my phone. They gonna have to give us a second because we going live, baby. Mommy. Again, phone call. I'm so sorry. Mommy. Yes, baby. I'm gonna play outside. And as soon as I'm done, we are gonna go play outside. Can you help me play outside? Yeah. Oh. I know you see that. I will fix it. Boom. We're just gonna leave it at that because I'm smearing it. Because I'm a hot mess mama express, I love you guys. That is it for today. If you have any questions, if you love me, drop a heart. My name is Tiffany. Welcome to our beauty boot camp. This is our second day, so Lord knows what the rest of the week has for us. Have a great week. Keep positive, out with the negative. Stay gorgeous. Have a great day. Never give up and follow our page. Hi guys. Happy Saturday. It is our final day of beauty boot camp and I missed you guys. I had a rough week. So I didn't get to catch my lives 2 days out of this week and I was really sad about that, but my kiddo fell ill and one of my best friends got sick, but I am here now and I am so excited to be here with you guys. Tonight's look is going to be crazy. I'm so excited and I'm going to jump right into it because I went ahead and prep my face for you guys so we could just kind of get into it. And yeah guys, it includes glue. Tonight's look, I'm going to be doing a flapper girl and I'm so excited to do this with you guys. So I am going to clean my empty brush. Hey Kylie! Because Lord knows we don't want to kind of get that glue up in there and then some kind of black mascara come off of there and I've been looking like a crazy person. Because we can't have that. No. Yeah, see guys? It would have came off on there.
Take me on the water with me.
Do what?
If you start raining, I will take my umbrella.
Oh, you're going to take your umbrella? Okay.
When it starts raining.
I'm sure you guys have children. Some of y'all. And we're gonna go up.
Down.
Oh, loud, that's loud, loud, loud. Loud, loud, loud. Livy,
I can't put it down.
why do you have the umbrella up in the house? Yeah, she's got the umbrella up in the house. Give me this.
We need a
There.
We need a
Sorry about that, y'all. But I'm so excited to be doing.
We need to find a ring.
A little bit of brow powder on there.
I want to see if it.
Hey, hey, guys. Oh, man. For those of you who have been on today. Oh, thank you, Kylie. For those of you who have been on, my name is Tiffany. You guys that don't know me, I'm doing a flapper look tonight, and we are going to, like, glue these bad boys on up there. Hey, Kaylee girl. Hey, Alex. Yes, I am putting glue on these bad boys. We gonna get them stuck up there because y'all just gonna have so much fun with me tonight. You are. Look how long my brows are, y'all.
Mommy,
Yes, baby.
I don't like it.
Alright, I'm gonna let this sit a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my foundation and my concealer while I let them bad boys dry before I bake them on. I think my daughter took my concealer, guys. Oh, some brows though. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna go in with my foundation, and we're gonna pray it covered them bags. What are you guys doing today? How was your Saturday? How is y'all's Saturday? Mine was alright. I did pretty good. I broke my washer. It won't spin. I think I like unbalanced it or something. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if I want to put it on top yet though. We'll try it. Oh, I love you. That's okay. I know you're here, girl. You will definitely have to rewatch because it's going to be so much fun. I'm just blending out my foundation right now, guys, while I wait on my brows to dry. Yeah, and for those of y'all that see this, oh no, your car broke down yesterday. I'm so sorry, girl. That is like the worst. I had that happen to me before, and that is no fun. No fun at all. Is it fixable? I'm trying not to get it over the brows yet because I want to make sure they're nice and dry. I might put one more coat over it just because I'm definitely going to need them to be completely dry before I go ahead and apply the makeup on top. We don't want them to stick into my... I definitely don't want glue to stick inside of my sponge when I put the baking powder on. So now that I have that on, I'm gonna... Yeah, I think it needs one more coat because I have these bushy brows. And I don't think this is the right glue, but we're going to try it anyway. Because, you know, I'm a mom and I have glue just sticking everywhere. I hope so. I really hope that it's fixable. Do you know the cause or why it's broke down? Or have you not figured that out yet? Oh. I feel if you've never put glue on your eyebrows, you really should. Feels kind of amusing and interesting. A little bit weird. A little bit. I'm going to use my old sponge. Hey girl. Hey Autumn. I don't know if I want to use use a sponge. But I might have to because... Hold, please. I don't need a sponge. Who needs a sponge? I got a brush. All right. I am going to go in with my setting powder and set these brows real good. Because we want to make sure that I can cover them up with the foundation. Because we definitely want to cover them. Ooh, my focus went out. It did. You're still figuring it out? I'm sorry, girl. That's crazy. I am hoping for nothing but good news about that, because that would be horrible. Oh, my car broke, and it was actually my transmission, so I'm praying to God yours isn't the transmission. Because that would be god-awful.
Mommy, come on here. Just right.
I look like an old man right now, guys.
Just right in the...
Oh, it's not dark enough yet. It is lightning bug season. And when I get done today, and I'm done for the night, me and my 3-year-old, because Riley, my 8-year-old, is with my grandmother tonight. So we gonna catch lightning bugs. Is what we gonna do. Oh man, I really hope and pray it's not your tranny. Because if it, oh, that's horrible. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk good news. Good news. Tell me something good, girl. Kylie, good news. Anything good? We're gonna spruce everybody up. We're gonna be happy.
Mommy,
Yeah, baby.
this. Mommy, I'm gonna leave like that.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna leave this like that.
Oh, okay. Alright, guys. Let me brush the excess powder off.
And you can eat under my tip.
Because I wanted to set everything real good, even though... Lydia. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go in, and we're going to cover these babies up the best that I can. And then I'm gonna go in with my brush and kind of... Oh, this is... I think I might have to use my lighter shade too, just to kind of go over it, because I have such dark brows. So I'm gonna go in with my... What did you make for dinner? Hey, drunk is fun. Drunk is fun. Yes. What did you make? Oh man, why is this doing this? I think I got the wrong glue, guys. It's taking it off. I don't know why it's taking the other color off. We're not liking this, but if I do it like this, and then I'll pack some powder on there. I'm gonna try that way, because I'm really trying right now for you guys, and it's just... Laugh with me, Kylie. I'm trying. So we'll do it like this. And then I'm going to get my powder. And we're going to try this, I guess. I have really dark brows. really not helping. But it's okay.
Mommy, I don't want to
We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work.
I don't want to leave like that anymore.
Huh?
I don't want to leave like that anymore.
You don't want to what?
Like this anymore.
Oh, well then go put it in my room for now. Oh, I might have got it, guys. I might have just been able to do it to the best of my ability. I mean, you can still tell they're there, but it's not super bad, right? Because I have dark eyebrows and I have a lot of them. Yeah, you can still see it, but it's okay because we're gonna make it look a little better, hopefully. Oh boy, I feel like they're stiff. So I'm gonna go in with my brow artist pencil. With my black shadow, it's gonna be the color of our brow. And we're gonna pray. Look at that, guys! Look at that! It does not look horrible. I am not upset. Because I have dark, thick brows, so if this is what we're getting, it's gonna look alright. Oh, yeah. But I am going to make them just a tad bit thicker. Just a tad. Because you know, them flapper girls had the really thin brows. Not like today where we have the thicker brow. Boom. I like that one a little better. What do you think, Kai? I am super excited about this look to share with you guys, though. I really am. I think that'll work. Oh, that looks nice. Could y'all see me with some brows like this? Come on, man. Ah! We're getting it, guys. All right, I'm going to go in with the same palette because, of course, you know, the flapper girls had the little smoky eye. So, I am going to take my angled crease brush. This is what I call my crease brush because it's what I use when I do the smoky eye. And I'm going to go in with this color right here. And I am going to apply it just like so and blend it out. Oh, I'm loving this look already. Loving it. I'm going to take my blendy brush and kind of blend that just a tad. Yeah, babe. Kylie, what do you do? What, you never told me what you made for dinner, love.
Mommy, can you do my makeup?
Yeah, when I'm finished.
Here. What is this?
Huh? Don't. That's glue.
What's it?
It's glue.
Glue?
Yeah.
What kind of glue?
It's glue. The glue stick.
What's a glue stick?
That right there. I'm gonna bring this side up just a tad. I'm gonna go in with that black I used for my eye and kind of darken it up a little. I just wanted to make sure I had the base angle of how I wanted to do this. It's not bad. I thought it was bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna go out though with my little brush and blend that outside line a little bit. Whew. I like it, guys. I like it. I told myself before the week was over that I was going to challenge myself to do a look I've never done before. And I have never done a flapper girl look. And I have never done a smoky eye. So this is a 2-timer for me. And I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Like, so excited to be able to share this opportunity with you guys. This is a first for me. And I'm so glad that it was you guys I was sharing it with. And then again, I'm going to go across the top over here and just kind of blend this edge out just a tad. And then I'm going to go in with the silver in the middle. Ooh. We just gonna let it shine. Shine bright like a diamond. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. And I'm tapping it on and patting it on because I want it to stick and I don't want it to smear, guys. And then I think I'm gonna take a little bit more dark and kind of go right along this edge. To kind of make it stand out just a tad bit more. Just a tad. Boom. Alright, that is going to be our eye look. And then I'm going to go in with my blush. Because you know you got to have them rosy cheeks as a flapper girl. Because that's what we're doing tonight. And of course, I got this beautiful, beautiful red rose. And we're going to bring it right up in here. I am going to dull it down just a tad. Just a tad. And then, of course, we cannot Y'all, I keep laughing at my brows. I keep laughing at my brows. That's not the color I'm looking for. Where is it? Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to find what I need. I thought I had everything out, and obviously I didn't. And I'm so unprepared right now because I can't find this one piece. Oh, you don't want white. Bear with me, guys. I found it, guys. I found it. Alright, guys. I found my liquid liner. And we're going to go right across that lash line, kind of like how we did the pin-up look. The pin-up look. We are going to go right across that lash line. Like so. And then we're going to do the other side. And this side's always fun for me. Always fun. And those of you that didn't know, whenever you want a fuller lash look, if you do the darker around the outside, and then even if it's just the slightest little line across some lashes, and then you apply your mascara, your lashes look more full because you have that baseline behind the rootage of your lashes. And so they feel like you give that more virtual effect of, wow, people see her lashes, or wow, look at him. Anybody. Ooh. Alright. That's what we're going to work with because this little spot decided. There we go. And then we're going to go in because, you know, the pinup girls and the flatback girls always like to show them beauty marks. We're going to come in on this side and we're gonna draw this. Let me get a mirror just in case. Yeah. We are going to draw us a nice little beauty mark. And of course, I always enjoy emphasizing my little mole because it's small. And then I'm going to go in with my mascara. And of course, I like to use my waterproof mascara just because I feel like it makes my lashes more bold. I do. I always have it out too. It's over here somewhere. Haha, found it. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my black mascara. And I'm going to take my little mirror. But I'm going to do it to the side kind of so you can see what I'm doing. Because you always want to start as close to the root as possible. the base. So I kind of blink it into my base. And then I kind of pull it up as I blink. That way it helps fan my lashes out a little more. Fell over. Fell over. I'm digging this eye look, guys. I really am. These eyebrows are just freaking fantabulous. And you can already tell, like, if you look, I have, like, no lashes. And then with the black under it, you kind of, like, see the depth and misperception of them beautiful lashes. I'm going to go in, I think, with a black liner, though, on my lower eye. And I have not done that in a long time. Because we want to give that dark subtle look. Sexy look. So I'm taking the black on my waterline. And then I'm going to continue to do my bottom lashes with the black mascara as well. And don't make fun of my funny face. I have to open my mouth when I put my mascara on, or I feel like I'm going to mess up. Alright, and then I'm going to move on to the second eye. And then we go and do lips, y'all. And this lippy is going to be epic. It's going to be amazing. It's like one of my favorite colors to use. I don't think so, not yet. And again, I like to blink it into my base first. Just because I want to give it that more luscious look. I don't have falsies. I don't wear falsies because I feel like the adhesive would make me break out because my skin is so sensitive. I'm not talking, I'm sorry guys, I'm being really quiet. That is not like me at all. And I'm like digging this look, guys. I don't ever, like, I think it's the brows. I really think it's the brows. Like, them brows is popping, y'all. Welcome to the Hot Mess Mama Express Flapper style. Grab some popcorn, grab a ticket, and enjoy the ride, baby. Really curious, and if you're catching the replay, please answer in the comments. Do you ever feel when you do your makeup or something that you always have one side that does better than the other? because I feel like that sometimes, and tonight I feel like this side is actually doing better than this side, which never happens, and I'm super excited. But I'm curious. I'm really, truly curious to see if you guys feel the same way. And I really love hearing the feedback from you guys. I'm excited to see if you guys have any requests for next month too, because next month's going to be super fun as well because we're still in summer. I love summer. Summer is one of my favorite seasons. I think we got it, guys. So now I'm going to jump into my lippy. And I'm kind of improvising a little bit just because I don't have lip liner. I want to make sure they're dry. I'm going to go in with this beautiful purple shade. It is gorgeous. It is one of my favorite colors. And I always start in the middle of my lip for some reason. And then go out. I think I do that because it takes kind of like the excess product off. And then I can go back and line my lips without having to worry about clumping. And again, like I said, I'm just outlining and then I'm going to fill the rest of it in. Alright. And another little tip too.
Mom?
Yeah.
You made the box.
Oh, my makeup box. Sorry about that, guys. Another quick tip, too, if you want your lips to be a little more full, is if you actually go right under that lip line.
Mommy, can you put my shirt up?
Yeah. So if you go right under... Thank you. She always pumps me up, guys. I'm telling you, she's the best. She really is. Like, this is my reality. This is every time I get ready. You're such a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. Alright, guys. Back to lips. Oh, I stuck my thing back in there. Alright, I'm going to go up and do the top. Oh, did you guys see my lip twitch?
Done, Mommy.
Are you done? I hear you. Hold on. Alright, so that's the color I'm using, and then I'm going to go back in just a second and kind of highlight around my lips and touch them up just so they kind of poke out a little more. Give me 1 second, guys. Here, I know.
Mommy?
What?
This is a bathroom.
Is what? So sorry about that, guys. So sorry about that. Mom duty's call, and then Mama has to go. But, like I said, I'm going to go in with my lighter foundation. My lighter one again. But this time I'm going to take the other side of my eyebrow pencil. My artist pencil. And I am going to take just the tad bit. And I am gonna come right below that line on both sides. Right below. And then I'm also going to do the top lip as well. And I'm going to go right above. And I only do it in the corners. And then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. And then I, per se, like to take my finger and blend it. Just because I know how far I want to blend it down better with my finger than I can a brush. Because if I hit that lip with that brush, it might smear it out. And we don't want that until it dries. Like that. Just like that. But it's okay though, because we fixed it. It's okay. Okay. And that is going to be our look today. I'm going to take my hair down so I tried to find my headband. I have a flower headband, but I couldn't find it. I think I might attempt though. I think I'm going to attempt to take it over that little bit of brow one more time. What do you guys think? Should we try it? Let's try it. Just because we kind of want it to blend a little better. Alright guys, if you did not catch the live tonight and you want to rewatch that, go ahead and hashtag replay so we all know that you're here. So we can say hey to you. If you have any questions, let us know. Me and Autumn are available all the time. If one of us can't get to you, the other will. If there's anybody in particular that you want to talk to on the Team and GU page, period, let us know. If you guys have any kind of suggestions, drop them either in the Team and GU page, the comments below, or shoot us a message. And we'll be sure to take that into consideration. We love having new ideas. But this is my flapper look for today. And I'm so glad that it turned out to be so good. I will definitely be posting pictures on the page, so don't miss out. I love you guys. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys Tuesday.
Hey guys, what is up? So we are back with Beauty Boot Camp. Yesterday, of course, we didn't do one, so, you know, we're here with another one. We're here. We're going to be doing a burlesque look. Now, if you guys don't know what burlesque is, it's basically, back in the day, these girls would get together and they would do, like, dances and stuff like that, but it wasn't stripping. It was very sexy dancing and wore the corsets and stuff like that. And, of course, there's the movie, excuse my phone going off right now. Of course, the movie with Christina Aguilera, my favorite freaking movie. I love Christina Aguilera so much. She's so amazing. Give me one second. My husband is texting me. Literally, of course, when I go live, everybody just starts wanting to blow my crap up. Alright. So there we go. Alright, so let's continue, shall we? So we're going to do a very cute burlesque, kind of Marilyn Monroe look, because I love Marilyn Monroe too. She is my love of my life. She's everything. I think every makeup person loves Marilyn Monroe. Maybe not. I don't know. I personally love Marilyn Monroe. So we're going to be doing that day. So let me go ahead and grab my mirror. I also moved my beauty room around too. If you guys didn't notice that, I actually found a desk and like got my life together and finally have like a place to work and so that you guys can actually see me while I'm doing the makeup and everything like that. So I am super, super excited that I finally got to do that. I'm going to close this window so you guys can actually see me because it's kind of bright. Ooh, it is really bright. Excuse me. I need you to step your game up. Here, what is going on? Hold on. Ooh, we gotta figure this out. I think that's good. I think that's what we're just gonna have to deal with for now because I'm still figuring out the lighting and stuff like that. Maybe if I turn down my mirror. Is that better? I don't know. My lighting's all over the place right now, so excuse me while I figure it out. That's a little bit better. We'll just go with that. Alright, so the first thing we're obviously going to do, we're going to go into our primer to prime our face and all that stuff. So, whoa, excuse me. Obviously, this is going to be very glitzy and very glammy because burlesque looks are very glitzy and glammy. And I also have a surprise for you guys at the end. You guys are going to love the surprise I have at the end. Let me turn. Ooh, you know what it is? It's my rock light. Hold on. Woo! My rock light. I have a little rock light to, you know, good energy and good vibes and all that stuff. So it was kind of bright and it was giving me like this orange hue, if you didn't see it. I need to figure this out. This lighting. Get yourself together, lighting. So we're going to obviously go in with primer first and prime our face. Because it's a crime not to prime. Keeps your face nice and healthy. Make sure that the makeup doesn't seep into your skin and cause nasty breakouts, blackheads, and all that good stuff. So make sure you prime before you put anything on your face. Make sure you prime before you put anything on your face. Let me say that again. 2 times over. Alright. So now that I got my primer on, I'm going to let it sit. And while I let it sit, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm going to get that out of my way because that's in my way. I also put my brushes like 10 million miles away from me, which I don't know why I did that. Why did I put my brows on the other side of my desk? I don't know, because I'm crazy. And I like to sit there and look for stuff all the time. So we're going to go ahead and do these brows, shall we? Get them on there and get them nice looking. But I've noticed that nobody ever texts me. No one. I never get text messages from anyone or anything until I go to do something. Every single time. Every time I go to do lives or anything, people text me nonstop. I don't know why. It drives me up the wall. Because when I'm doing nothing, no one texts me. When I'm doing something, somebody's got to text me. Somebody's got something important they need to tell me. Ooh, hello, brow. Apparently we're going to go full on with that brow. My brow was like, hello, we're here today. We're going to play. And there we go. Now I got to just fill them in, make them look really nice, because they are looking like that. Alright, going ahead and filling them in now. I have such patchy spots in my brows, which is, you know, it's from shaving them. When I was younger, I used to use a razor to shave my brows. I know, a scary thought there. But I think we've all have done that at least once in our lifetime. Have just, you know, taken a razor to our eyebrows if you haven't. Because I have, and I will never do that again. I don't know why I did that. It really messed my brows up. I really screwed them up. So now we're just going to go ahead and do them. But yeah, I don't know. Just a little side story there that I used to shave my eyebrows all the time. And then my mom took me to get my brows waxed. And back in that time, the really thin brow was like the thing. And so they like made my brows really, really, really thin. And I don't know, my brow, just one part of my brows don't just grow back ever because of that. I guess because of the shaving and because of all of, you know, the waxing and stuff like that. It just kind of messed my brows up. But, you know, we can fix them. We can fix them. Make them look nice. So there they are, looking good. Looking extra awesome. Alright, so now that the primer has set, we're going to go ahead and go with the foundation. I'm thinking I'm going to go with my BB cream today just because I do need some hydration in my skin, and it's going to make me look really dewy and very glowy, and I think that's something, my personal opinion, that a burlesque look would definitely need, is to be very glowy and, you know, just elegant, basically. So we're going to go in with the BB cream, if I can get it on my flat-tipped brush. I always use a flat tip brush. You know, you can use a beauty blender. You can use anything really that you choose. Just try not to use your hands. I know everybody does makeup differently, and I know everybody kind of, you know, rolls with their own punches, and some people don't have brushes and stuff like that. I do understand that, but try not to use your hands, because using your hands sometimes can cause, you know, breakouts and stuff like that because of the germs and the bacteria on your hands. So try to stay away from using your hands when applying foundation or anything like that. I know someone's going to be like, well, you just apply primer with your hands. Excuse me. That's different, I feel like. If I put primer on a brush, I feel like I can't get the full surface. I don't know. But I'm just saying, try to avoid using your hands. Do as I say, not as I do. As a mom, that sentence seems to come out a lot of my mouth. Anybody that's a mom can understand that. Do as I say, not as I do. Every day of my life. Alright. My hair's in my face. Get out of here. Look at that. You see that rat tail back there? Hold on. Second. 1 second. Look at the rat tail. Hello, rat tail. Excuse me. I'm going to need you to go somewhere. Rat tail wanting to be a part of this. It's like, I want to be a part of it. You're not a part of it, rat tail. Go about your day. Go do something else. Go be someone else's rat tail. It's just my hair. It was short. It was really short before. And now it's like in this like small little process of like growing out. And so now I have all these like little baby hairs everywhere. And I'm like, what's going on? Why do I have all these dang baby hairs everywhere? I don't know. They're just here now, and apparently they're part of my body and my face and my hair. And I don't know what. It's just how it is. It's just how it's gonna go, I guess. That's just how they're gonna wanna be. Sorry. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is some blush now. Since I already didn't, there it is. I did it. So we're gonna go in with blush because burlesque is again sexy, and I want kind of that rougey, very rougey look, you know. Ooh, almost forgot to highlight and contour. Excuse me. There's blush on my finger. Excuse me. I almost forgot to highlight and contour, even though that's like my favorite thing in this entire world. Literally my favorite thing in the entire world to do is to highlight and contour. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, where is my brush? I need to find a better system. I really do. I know I do. I know everybody gets so irritated when I do this because I'm sitting here like, where's my brushes? It should be in here. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to get my life together. There we go, found it. Oh, I'm wearing a white shirt and I got foundation on my shirt. Whoopsies, that's not good. It looks like I'm changing my shirt. This is going swimmingly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and highlight and contour now. So I'm going to get my concealer, if I can think of the word for it. And I'm going to go ahead and go under my eyes first. And just bringing it down and all over my eye. To highlight. To accentuate and highlight. And if you guys were not here for one of our last beauty bootcamp, it was not our last one. I think it was our last one. To highlight, if you are wanting to use concealer for highlighter or really foundation or really anything else, try to go 1 or 2 shades lighter than your natural skin tone, because that's going to give you that highlighting effect. If not, go ahead and just, make sure that you get the concealer that is your right shade or the foundation that is your right shade. But if you are wanting to highlight or contour, if you're wanting to contour with it, try to find at least a shade or 2 darker than you. Because that's going to help. Ooh, highlight and all that stuff. Get out of here, nose. I can't color. That's the problem. I can't color. Lord, this lighting, the sun needs to calm down. I hope you guys can see this. I'm sorry if you can't see. I was very sorry, and I will figure out my lighting. I will figure it out. This is like the first time since being in this position that I've actually had to go live. I guess not had to, but wanted to go live. And do my makeup. So, yeah. Yep. Alright, and now we're gonna contour that nose. Contour. Because we want a cute little button snatch nose. We want a cute little button snatch nose. Yes, we do. Alright. I make weird noises all the time. Hello, how are you doing? My name's Autumn. Alrighty. So now we're going to go ahead and buff it all out. I usually use rose water, but I'm actually waiting on my rose water to get here. So when that comes, I will go ahead and probably in the next beauty boot camp show you guys how to do that. But I usually use rose water on my beauty blender, and that just kind of helps set it in a little bit, and also helps with hydrating my skin, especially if you have dry skin. A little tip for you is to use rose water on your beauty blend, because it will actually go into your skin and hydrate that part that you're using the makeup on, so it's not as dry and like, you know, cracking and all of that stuff. So just a small tip for you guys there for my dry skin girls. Or oily skin. Actually, it works with oil skin too, because it kind of not drying it up. I don't want to say that, but it helps just set it in. If you're wanting to like set your makeup in a lot, especially if you have a very creasy concealer, like you like the concealer but it does crease a little bit, using rose water can actually help with not it creasing, because it's going to set into it like a setting spray and stuff like that. That's usually why I don't use a setting powder. I know I probably should. I don't like setting powder. It's just not my thing. Personally, because I have dry skin, and usually I have very severe dry skin. Let me go ahead and say that. And so when I use setting powder, it just kind of makes it worse, I guess you could say, throughout the day. Kind of just cracks and dries my skin, so I don't like to use it. But if I do use setting powder, I use rose water. Rose water is literally my favorite thing in the world. Especially the rose water that I just ordered. When it comes in, I will show you guys that. But I'm super excited for that. I can't wait for it to come in. And also, if you guys didn't catch Miss Tiffany's live yesterday with our nonsense that was going on, that was fun. That was me, by the way. If anybody caught Tiffany's live and was like, who is this strange girl laughing in the background? That would be me. That would be yours truly here. That was all me. We were trying to do something fun, and it didn't really work out in our favor, I guess. But it happens. But we are also launching our new charcoal line for Team NGU, so I am super excited about that. You probably will hear me and Tiffany and everybody else talk about it for days on end, because it is some super exciting news, and I cannot wait for it. I am so thrilled, and I know that you guys are going to die when you see it. I got an itch. Sorry. Sorry, I had a moment there. I had to itch. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go into blush. So I'm going to use Sophisticated once again. If you guys are new here, you don't know, I use Sophisticated a lot. If you saw my last live, Sophisticated is my thing. If I wear blush, it has to be kind of a peachy blush, because I have very olive colored skin. So peachy blushes usually look very well with, or rosy blushes look really well with olive colored skin. If you have olive colored skin, there's a little tip for you. Peachy colors kind of go really well with it. Oranges and stuff like that look very lovely with olive colored skin. So I'm going to go ahead and get that blush on and just kind of, spread it out and make sure that I just poke myself in the eye. Make sure it's not overpowering, it's just there enough to be very cute and rosy cheeked like that. we like a rosy cheek, like Santa Claus. Like Santa Claus. Alright. I'm a goofball. If you guys haven't been here, I'm a complete goofball, and I have something in my eye. There we go. There was something in my eyeball. I could feel it, and it just wasn't going away. I could just feel it in my eye. But I think I'm good now. Alright, so the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is start on the eyes. So with the eyes, I'm thinking I want, obviously, a lot of glitz, but I want it to also be this very, dark, very sexy kind of look. So we're going to go ahead and do that and see where we go with it. Excuse me, I have to reach for my palettes because I just realized I put them all the way over there. There we go. Gotta stretch. Gotta stretch to get them. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me get my brush, my blending brush. that I literally just had in my hand. There it is. Literally just had it in my hand and I don't know what I did with it. So first thing, I'm going to go into kind of a light tan eyeshadow, and I'm going to blend this into my crease very lightly, and this is going to be basically my base color for all of it. I like to use a base color, especially when I'm doing a very dark-eyed look or a very, you know, how do I say it, sensual look? Is that better? Is that the word I'm looking for? I think so. A very sensual look, because it kind of just helps set that darker color in. So using a lighter color that's kind of a shade close to the color that you're going to use, so like a brown, use maybe like a kind of a light gray or tan, just kind of helps set in that darker color and makes it pop a lot more and gives it more dimension to your eye. If you want like a very big pop to your eye, that is the best way to do it, is just using that base color over top of it. There's like fallout on my palette. Excuse you. So now I'm going to go in with a dark chocolate brown and put it right over top of it. When blending, I go ahead and start on the outside of my eye and then kind of move it in like the windshield wiper motion, like so. And I always try to start out very, very light with my colors, just because, like I always say all the time, is you can always add more. You cannot take away. You can't, yeah, there we go. I'm just going to stick with that. You can add more to your eye. You can't take away anything. So once it's on there, and you can't really take much away unless you wipe your entire makeup off, which I have done that. You don't want to do it. So just start off light. If you're like, oh, I want it to be darker, add a little bit more and, you know, go back in. If you think it's great the way it is, then just leave it. Now, if you do want it, like you put it on there and you're like, ooh, that's too dark, that doesn't look right, then go ahead and take your blending brush and just kind of blend over it until it's kind of blended out and made lighter. That's probably the best way to do it. But if it's too dark, it's not going to, you know, like I'm saying, if you go in too much with it, it's not going to blend out very well, and it's just going to be very, very dark. And usually 9 out of 10 times it also gets all over your eye. Been there, done that, don't want to go back. Tell you that much right now. Alright, so I'm just adding this brown, and I'm just, you know, playing with the color kind of just to see where I want it, because I do want it dark, but I also kind of want it not super, super dark, if that makes sense. Question mark. Maybe. I don't know. So I'm just going ahead and just adding it. Now that song stuck in my head from Burlesque. 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 I don't know the full song, obviously, but I still love it. Love it, love it. Alright, so the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is I'm trying to find a clean brush so I can go ahead and do the glitter on my eyes. So one cool trick here. So I have a water bottle right here, and you can do this with rose water too. I'm going to go ahead, ooh, wrong side. Make sure there's no color on this one. Gotta make sure there's no color. Is since I want this white, so I have a very shimmery white, but it's very sheer, very, very sheer. But it is a pretty white, and I want it to be very glittery on my eyelids. I'm going to go ahead and take a flat-tipped brush, very, one of those flimsy kind of ones, very, what is it called? I don't know how to describe it, but just a flat-tipped brush like this, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the water and just dip it kind of on top, like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into that shimmer, and you guys are going to see it is a very, very, it's a very sheer white, so I might have to go back over it a few times. You can also use concealer, but this is just kind of, you know, spare of the moment kind of thing. Spare of the moment kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and take that white and place it like kind of halfway, like so. So you guys can kind of see it. I need to really fix this lighting. I think I can turn, maybe if I turn, yeah, that looks a little bit better. I'm trying to figure this out. I want you guys to be able to see this, but I feel like it's too much. Oh, that looks a lot better. There we go. We can figure this out, right? We're going to figure it out. So I'm just going to keep playing with that white and adding as much as I need to that eye. Because I do want it to pop a lot. I want that white to really come through, that glittery white. So just adding it. Sorry, getting quiet because I'm like literally, I don't like to describe to you guys. I'm adding the white to the other side of my eye now. Burlesque. That song's like literally playing in my head right now. Like the actual tune to it's playing, but I could not tell you the words. I just know burlesque. Burlesque. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit more water and place it on the brush. You can also get like a cup and just dip your brush in there. I just happen to have a water bottle next to me. Burlesque. Dun, 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 dun. One thing about me, so we're just going to talk about me for a second again. I have eyes that are not the same shape, and I know somebody's going to be like, yeah, well, I do too. No, when I was younger, when I was a baby, if you actually like look at me, when I was a baby, I had a clogged tear ducts, and they actually had to go in and widen my eye and take a needle and pop my tear ducts, or like I think it was like a ball that was around my tear ducts that was like clogging it. So now this eye is wider than this eye, like 10 times wider. So it actually messes up my hoods. So this I can take all the way to here, but this one I can only take halfway. And so it always looks so weird because I feel like if you didn't know that or if you didn't notice it, it's like, okay, why didn't she take that all the way down? Or why is that eyeshadow like halfway there? That's why, because one eye is larger than the other. Or wider, not larger, wider than the other. More open. There we go. That was the word. More open than the other one. And that's just how my eyes are. I love it. Because people don't notice until they're like, oh, what's wrong? Like, I've had someone, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of like a statement that someone's actually have made to me other than like, oh, wow, I didn't notice that. Because a lot of people don't notice it. But I had someone like say, oh, you know, why don't you bring your eyeshadow all the way over? You know, you look really pretty and everything like that. And I love criticism. I do. I love some constructive criticism. It's like literally everything to me because it makes you a better person. But when she said that, I was like, I'm so sorry, love, but one eye is actually larger than the other, so I can't bring it over. And she's like, wait, how is one eye larger or wider? Wider than the other. And I actually sent her a picture and like showed her like the diameter of my eye. This is such a funny story, to be honest. I showed her the diameter of my eye. And she was like, holy crap, yeah, I can see it. I did not even notice that. And I'm like, yeah, that's why. So just a little background story to me. Alright. So you can use black. Of course, you can use black for this. I just like to use brown. Just because of brown, even though I have brown eyes, it kind of accentuates. You guys know what I mean. It's that word, my eye. Because Autumn can't get it out of her freaking mouth, apparently. Alright, so I'm going to go into black right here, very matte black. And right on the outside of my eye, I'm going to just dot it up into my crease right to here and bring it in a little bit. Right where I would do like a liner. And I'm actually going to blend that out. I'm actually going to take my blending brush and do it. This is a blending, but this is more for like smaller blending. And also I need to blend the rest of my eyeshadow. But this is going to give it that like darker outer part, that really sexy kind of dark outer part of your eye. Alright. There it is. It's like, where's my blending brush? And so now I'm going to take my blending brush and just kind of blend out that brown and that black all together, making it nice and seamless. Because we all know I like a good seamless look. I have to go back over that white a little bit. That white is very, very sheer. It is a very, very sheer white. Sorry, I was like holding my breath for some reason. I don't know why. I literally like was not breathing there for a second. I was like, why am I not breathing? I guess because I'm focusing. That just sounds weird altogether. Like that entire statement just doesn't sound like it should be there. Alright, so we're gonna go back into that white real quick. I'm not gonna use that brush because that's just gonna add black to my eye, and I don't need black there. I need white on my eyelid. On my eyelid. So just adding that white back in there a little bit just so that I make sure that it's, you know, standing out, because I want that white to stand out. I want it to be a very dominant part of my eye. Next, I'm going to go ahead and find one of my glitter shadows that kind of match it. I have a few glitter shadows that could go over top of it. Ooh. Ooh, this is like a kind of wine color. I know I'm not showing you guys the color, but I found this one. I know this is one of my favorites. It's like a very wine rosy color. So I'm going to actually take that and see how that looks on top of it. Give it kind of a rougey pink look to it. Ooh, I'm liking it. It's giving it kind of like a deep pink kind of look to it. Very rougey. Very rougey. Rougey. I may have to take water and go over top of it again. Yeah, I'm going to have to take some water. If I had my rose water, it'd be a lot easier because I would just be able to like spray it on there and do it. But compromise, or what is it? Adapt and overcome. I'm a military brat, so that's something my family has taught me. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. There we go. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Overcome all fears. Literally my childhood. Alright. Ooh, that is looking good. That's looking nice. That's looking nice. That's looking good. Alright, so we have that on. Now, my thing is, do I want to do eyeliner or do I not want to do eyeliner? Because some of them have eyeliner and some of them didn't. I think I'm going to leave the eyeliner out. I think this time, just this once, I'm going to leave the eyeliner out. Because me and eyeliner don't get along. One day I will figure that stuff out. But as of today, it's not happening. So now I'm going to find one of my colors. A very bright white. I'm going to smack you guys. That's not it. I think I'm going to go in with that white. Never mind. I'll just go in with the white that we were already using. And I'm going to take it up top of my eye. Because all of the burlesque girls I saw, they had white. Like straight white under their brows. And then just take my finger and kind of blend it out a little bit. Kind of like highlighting your brow bone almost. I just like taking my finger. It's a lot easier with my finger to do it. Just the top of my eye. Top of my brow. Top of the brow to you. Sorry. That was a horrible joke, but it was still funny to me. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into lashes. Let me get my lash bag. I know, I finally have a lash bag. And we're going to go ahead and get these lashes. Now, of course, you got to get the falsy kind of lashes. But I use mascara, so we're not going to be doing that. And I need my eyeliner, too, and I just thought about that. I need eyeliner. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Having a moment. So I'm going to go in with my eyeliner real quick and go into my waterline. Just to darken it up. Ooh, hello. Feel like everybody's messaging me. You guys can't really hear it, but my phone just keeps vibrating, like, repetitively. Nine out of 10 times it's probably my husband, because for some reason he likes to text me while he's at work. Makes me wonder, like, are you actually working? What are you doing? I'm just kidding. If you see this, honey, I love you. Because he will probably see it and be like, so that's what you think? No, I love you, dear darling. I love you, sweetheart. Very, very much. What is that? Ew. Sorry. Ew. So I'm going to go in with a 4D mascara, and this is just going to kind of give me that falsy... Holy moly on a stick, that was loud. Let's mute that. Good lord, that was loud. Anybody else's eardrums get blown off? Because mine did. That was loud, like ridiculously loud too. Sorry, I'm trying to get all the extra stuff off of it. Alright, so we're going to go in and do these lashes now. Hopefully you guys can see me. Can you see me? Can you see me? Burlesque. That song is literally probably gonna be stuck. Ooh, hey girl, how you doing today? That song is literally gonna probably be stuck in my head all freaking day. Yeah, girl. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, I just touched my eyelid. No! I just did it again. Stop it, Autumn. You know, it's weird. In a different setting, like where my mirror's at, I feel like such, like, you know, a beauty guru. I really do. It's a nice feeling. I feel like I'm actually, like, in an office. Does that make sense? My eyelashes look amazing right now. Sorry, I had a moment. I, like, realized I looked at myself in my, like, camera, my other side of my camera. I'm like, yeah, girl. You looking fine as wine. You looking fine as wine, girlfriend. Woo, I just poked myself. Woo. Alright, there we go. Lashes on fleek. They are there, they are here, they are ready to rock and roll, peeps. Anybody else make voices all the time? Because I do. I literally will walk around my house and make voices all day long. It drives my husband crazy. He's like, what? What are you saying? What are you doing? Alright, so last but not least, we're going to go ahead and add a red lippy to it, just to kind of bring it all together, because obviously red is very sexy and very lovely, and every time I think of kind of a burlesque kind of look, I think of red. Very red. So we're going to go in with that. That really just brought the whole look together. Like, I mean, that's a look there. So, here's my surprise for you guys. So, sit tight. I will be right back, and you guys will get to see the unveiling of what I have for you. Can't see what I have, but you will get to see in a minute. Hold on. Let's just keep her. Ooh. Girl, how you doing? Sorry, having a moment. Looks really good. Makeup just makes you feel like 10 times more confident. At least for me it does. It makes me feel like I could just take on the freaking world now. Like I could just walk into, if I had a boss, I could just walk into his office and be like, look, I'm getting that raise, whether you like it or not. You hear? That's how I feel. So you guys are gonna obviously guess what I'm about to do. Get fired. I have a lot of hair. 1 second. Un momento. Why I stuffed my head into this ball cap. Excuse me. Also, tutorial on how to put a wig on. Hey. Obviously, it's a wig. Okay, here we go. Ready? Wee. There we go. That just pulls the whole look together. I gotta fix it now. This wig's been sitting out for a while. I haven't worn it in a while. It's been just hanging out on the shelf. Excuse me, wig. I need you to pull yourself together right now. Hello. But yeah, so there we go. Let's turn off the light so you guys can actually see the full look. So here is the burlesque look. Very sexy. Very just, you know. And I absolutely love it. I think this is like one of my new favorites now. Because usually I don't do very, very bright looks during the day. I usually do very like, you know, simple, put together looks. But this one really just kind of takes the cake. I could wear this, go to a PTA meeting like this. Hey, I'm here. What did Shannon do now? No offense to any Shannons out there. Sorry, it was just the first name that came to my head. Alright, I love you guys so, so much, and I am out of here, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned for our next Beauty Boots Camp video, and we will see you guys later. Love you. Bye.
Hi, guys! Welcome to day 2 of our Beauty Boot Camp. Give me 1 second. We don't shut that just because the kids are kind of trying to sleep. But tonight we are going to be doing the pinup look. And I'm so excited to share with you guys. Yes, I know I have bag jaw. But it's something I live with daily. Oh, my cat wants in. Come on, kitty. Come on. Come. Okay, get out. Sorry. I am a people mom and a fur mom, and either one is always up my butt. I'm so excited and so happy to be here with you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and start priming my face while I chit-chat. I know this hair, I could get used to this hair, guys. I could so get used to this hair. I love big. It's fun. So again, I'm just going in with my primer. Let me just go and chat while I do it. And I know I'm a little late. I said 7:30 and it's like 8 something, right? Yeah, it's 8:12. But I have a kiddo that has spiked a fever for the past 3 days. 3, yeah, that's 3. 3 days. And so I had to make sure she was okay. And then my hair, this is like the 3rd time I've tried to do my hair, guys. 3rd time. And I had to make sure it was right. I wanted to make sure it was good. But I'm so excited to do this look with you guys. There's going to be like a couple little things that I do different because we're doing the pinup. But I'm like super excited. Alright, I'm going to kind of let that dry for just a little bit. Excuse me. Ooh. Just a little. Because I want to get into this look with you guys. I'm excited. Like, I don't know about y'all. No, it's not falling. I thought it was going to fall, y'all. If it would have fell, it would have fell. And I would have pinned it up with y'all and just kept going. But I think I'm going to go ahead and start. It's dry enough. I'm excited and I can't wait to do it with y'all. So I'm going to go in with my concealer first. And do right under my eyes and a T. I always do a T. Or yeah, a D. A T. A triangle. A triangle, y'all. It's not. It's Sunday. It's not even Monday and I'm already missing my words up. But I always try to go in a triangle when I do this. Just because it draws away from that area that you want to hide. Instead of going straight across. And people be like, "Ooh, we know what you're trying to hide." No, y'all don't. Y'all don't, y'all don't, y'all don't, and y'all ain't about to. Oh, so much better. All right, a little up top. Oh, and for those of you guys that are new and that don't know me, my name is Tiffany Smith, and I am a beauty ambassador with the Team NGU. If this is your first boot camp, welcome. I'm excited to have you, and I'm sure Autumn is excited to have you. We do a boot camp once a month. Ooh, this lighting's got my face all kinds of shiny. But we do a boot camp once a month, and we always like to spice it up a little. And I don't know about y'all, but Autumn killed it, y'all. She did an Egyptian look, right? Yeah, Egyptian Cleopatra, something like that sort of look yesterday. And it was lit. Like, she did her shit and did it with no problem. And I was all excited when I finally got to watch it. Because it was good. She did so freaking amazing. Ugh. And yeah, I'm just kind of concealing my blemishes to make sure it looks pretty good. And then I'm going to go in with my stick foundation because I want a more dewy look today. I don't want nothing dry. And I'm just going to go under my eyes, down my nose. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to make sure. I really just did that twice. But I want to make sure that I get everything covered and have full coverage. Because this look is going to be so much fun with you guys. And it's got to be perfect. Perfect. I'm just going to blot this out because you don't want to swipe it out for the simple fact that you'll swipe all that beautiful concealer hiding everything up under there, and you'll have whatever you're trying to hide back on your face, and Lord knows we don't want them bags back up on here. Now I like to blend down my neck a little bit just for the simple fact that I want everything to match. I do. He said, man, I just got rid of my black hair. I would have so did a Betty Boop look. That would have been so much fun with you guys. It really would have. Because my hair gets super curly when I wet it, and it would have been perfect. It really would have. I might still be able to do it. It just won't be black hair, you know what I'm saying? Again, we want to pat that one out of there. Instead of rubbing like I am the rest of my face. Oh. Did y'all see that fly land on my shoulder? Like right there. I know my face is like so light compared to my... Listen, y'all. Mama's waiting on her summer foundation. So we have to work with what we have. And this is what I have right now. But it's okay because bronzer will come to the rescue and turn everything out to the best of my ability. It will. Alright, now I'm pretty sure everything... Yeah, no lines. We're good. Alright, guys. I don't know who's on here, but say hey when you drop on. I am doing a pinup look. I don't know if y'all can tell. Yes, I know my face is a different color than my body, y'all. It's my foundation. It's not the right color. I am waiting on my new one. So just laugh. Hit that little laugh button down there so I know that you're laughing at me because I laugh every time I look at it. So with the pinup girls, they like to highlight and bold in. Hold on 1 second, guys. What's up, monkey? You okay? I'll be done in just a little bit, okay? Sorry, y'all. That was my baby. She just don't feel good at all, but... The pinup girls like to do bold. They like to do the wider... I guess it would be 40s. They like to do the wider eyebrows instead of the 20s and 30s that like to do the thin lined eyebrows. So we're going to go in with a little thicker eyebrow. And we're also going to illuminate the lash line tonight to the best of my ability. Because they liked to make sure that you saw the lashes and the eyes. And we not going to forget this pretty little red lipstick either, y'all. And so, let's get started. I think I'm going to do my brows first. Oh, not with that palette. Just because I feel more confident when I do my makeup and have my brows on. What's up, Turd?
Is Maya having her baby?
Alright, so like I always do, I am going to go in. Go in. And, yeah, straighten my brows out. I don't know why I'm saying thin out. And then I'm going to go in with, ooh, let's not do that so y'all can see me. I'm going to go in a little bit down from my line for my brow. And just kind of take that back a little bit under my hairline. Just to kind of give me that thicker look. And then I'm going to go all the way back to point 2. All the way into point 3. Oh yeah, girl, who are you? Y'all, this is probably one of my favorite looks to do. I've done this look before and it's absolutely one of my favorites. And then we're going to go on the top line. Right like so. And then we're going to come down into 3. Like that. And then we're going to fill it in. Because we want those darker and more protruding eyebrows today for that pin-up look. Because we don't want the thin little arched eyebrows like the 20s and 30s. Because we're not in the 20s and 30s no more. And then we're just going to continue to shade into that. I can shade with you guys. Right down into that point. Bam. Oh, look at that. Go. I feel like it's too... I guess because it's not what I'm used to. I feel like it's boom in your face, girlfriend. But it's okay, because once I get the whole face on, it'll be alright. And we're going to go in the same way, a little bit below the hairline. Because I don't like this lady at all. Bear with me, guys. Boom. Oh, yellow. Because that's a little better, I guess. I think it's the same as the first one. Y'all, this fly is like taunting me. I see it. And then again, I'm going to go right at that hairline. Because I don't want to go up too high, because I went down a little further. Yeah. What's up?
Here.
Huh?
Here.
In just a little bit. Can I finish first? Thank you. Kid life. Mom life. I know there's some moms out there. I know it. I know. I can't be the only one that goes live with them childrens. What y'all think, Brad? Whew. Alright, and then we're going to go in, now that we have the thicker, darker brows, we're gonna go in
Mommy,
with.
is it morning already?
No, it's not morning.
Oh, I'm not. When 10 and 10?
In a little bit, okay?
No.
They're showering. Go. Anyways, so we're gonna go in. Okay, I'm going to go in with my other palette, which is my darker palette, which I love. I don't use it enough, but I love it. And we're going to tackle these eyeballs. So I'm going to go in with this darker color right here, but it has a little shimmer. Ooh. And I'm going to go right in the crease to start, and then bring it down. Don't worry, guys. We're going to lighten the top part up, because it wasn't supposed to be that bright right there. I'm going to kind of do the same thing with this side as well. I think I put too much on my brush, but it's okay because it's not going to be that dark. So I'm going to go in and lighten it up again. I just want to kind of give my eyeliner a base to work with. If that makes sense for you guys. Ooh! Alright, now I'm going to go in with a black wet liner. Yeah, I am. And I'm going to take it from the point. Ooh. I wasn't supposed to touch it. But it's okay. Stop. 1 second. Stop jumping off your bed. Sounds like thunder because my 3-year-old, who is 45 pounds, likes to jump off the bed. So I am going to go from the corner and go right along that lash line. One second, guys. If I have to tell you again, you will get your butt beat. I don't want to hear no reason you're not doing it. No. Mm-mm. And I said stop, okay? And now she cries, but it's okay. So we're going to go out just about 1/4 of an inch. Right out there. Not even like 1/4 of an inch. Ooh, and then we're going to come over and do the other side. Yeah, we are. It's not going where I need it to go, but we're going to try. And we're just gonna... You want to take it right along that lash line. And try to make it even. Maybe. Oh yeah, Mama did it. And then we're going to bring it down and out just a little. There we go. Okay, and that is our eyes. Took me a little bit. I got a little quiet because I was nervous. Okay, guys, a little fact about Tiffany. I don't use liquid liner like ever. But you know what? I kind of like it. Especially with just a little line across. I really, really like it. And then I think what I'm going to do next is go ahead and bronze my face up a little bit to kind of accentuate that beautiful cheekbone. And I'm going to go in with this bronzer because it's a little darker than my other one. And take right there and highlight that dimension. Oh, guys. Because that's what we want to do. And I'm going to take it up just a little bit because my foundation is not the right color. And kind of just make it a little bit of the right color. Because that is what your girl's going to do. And I'm going to chisel out that face just a tad. And then I'm going to go in with my my red blush, because you can't go wrong and be sassy without some scandalous color. And then I'm going to go in with that right along that upper cheekbone to kind of blend in that beautiful line. Now to enhance my face a little bit and give me that highlight under that definition, I'm going to go in with my lightest shade of foundation and take it right here in between where I did my contour. Right in between. And then, I don't know about you guys, but I like to do my chin a little bit and my lip and go down my nose. And then I'm going to take my, I'm going to take my foundation brush and just kind of go over it some. Just so it's blended a little better. And then I'm going to go in, I did not do my nose, which is really odd because I always do my nose. I'm just going to go in a little bit and do my nose. Just because that definition to me makes my nose a little more slim. And then what I'm going to do, because the pinup girls were known for their little beauty marks, we're gonna go in with, I lost it, guys, I lost it. My nose is itching, I'm getting nervous. Found it. We're gonna go in with our liquid liner, right, and we're gonna draw us a little beauty mark. And then of course, I have a mole here, so when I do my pinup look, I like to find it and kind of enhance it a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in, and see, I don't wear falsies either. I have my 40 Epic that I use because it's fiber infused and it's kind of like falsies. I am gonna go in, because to be honest guys, I don't know how to put on falsies because I've never used them because I have long lashes. So we're gonna go in with the 40 Epic, which is the fiber infused mascara. And I am gonna start at the bottom. Oh, I did pretty good on that beauty mark. I was nervous, guys. And I'm just kind of blinking them in. Then after I'm finished, I like to go back with an empty wand and just kind of spread them out where they need to be. And then I'll go over for a second coat. I'm so excited to be doing this look with you guys. Boom. Lashes. And then I'm going to come over and do the same thing. I like to start way down and get right on that lash line. And then kind of blink them up. And y'all, when I say this brush holds so much product, it really, really does. Now, I know I'm quiet right now, but I want to make sure that I get these because, like I said, it's got to be perfect. And again, I'm gonna go through and separate with my empty wand. And then go back in for another coat. And to be honest, guys, I think I want to go in with just a tad bit more product because we want our lashes big. Oh yeah. So much better, guys. So much better. And then I'm going to just go in and separate these couple that decided to do their own thing. Oh yeah. Oh. That works. Pretty sure I got a little bit in my eye. And then I'm going to go down and do the bottom. And with this one, I kind of just brush it. Oh, y'all see that? I know y'all see that because I was excited. But it's okay. We caught it in time and it wiped off for the most part. Oh, I'm gonna go in with my white liner, guys. And I like to highlight my waterline because with that top liner, I feel like it kind of makes my eyes a little bit smaller. But when I apply the white liner, it kind of opens them up. And then I'm going to go in for the final step on my pinup live. Woo! With my beautiful Stubborn Red lipstick. Oh. Make sure I ain't got nothing on there. So I'm just gonna... I always start in the middle when I do my red. And then work my way out. Because it kind of gets rid of some of that product that's on there. And then I'm just taking the tip and outlining the outside first. Before I fill in. And again, I'm just outlining and then filling in afterwards since I got most of the product off my brush. And that is my pinup look. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I like my lips to pop. I love for my lips to pop. So I like to personally go back in and... Oh, I know this is a shame. I like to take my brow highlighter because it's one of my favorite brushes, and go in again around my lips with my my lightest foundation, just in the corners. And then bring it out. And then I go back with my finger and kind of blend it a little, just to kind of give me that definition. With my finger and blend it out. And then I also like to take this right here and kind of blend in that top part right there. And it kind of defines your lips a little bit. But guys, this is my pinup look. If you guys did button up there, you are catching the replay, but that's okay. If you have any questions or comments, or maybe some different kinds of looks you guys want to see, drop them in that cute little comment box there, and me or Autumn will get to you and we will message you and talk about it. I love you guys. Welcome to the Teaming GU Beauty Bootcamp Day 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I absolutely love this look. It's one of my favorites. So I will talk to you guys later. Stay beautiful, stay true to yourself, and don't give up because we won't let you. I love you guys. Bye.
Guys, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you're at. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So hi, if you don't know who I am Autumn Marie Schiffelit. I am a beauty ambassador here on Team NGU. I work on the Beauty Cartel. So hi, how are you guys doing today? So this is a very new segment, that we are doing, obviously. It's something that I'm very close to and I'm very, like, adamant, sorry. Hi, if you don't know me, my voice just doesn't work, my words just don't come out. I'm very adamant about this because, I am going to tell you guys, obviously, my story and how we got to this, idea here. But I deal with anxiety, depression. I have been through postpartum depression, things of that nature, and I'm going to tell you guys more about that. I am very adamant about making sorry, I said social media, but mental illnesses and mental problems, whatever you want to call them, I want to make them normalized. I really do. I think it is a big thing for us to, normalize it. So when, I know a lot of people, if you did see my ad, or if you do see the ad and you're like, okay, she's making fun of it, I'm not, because a lot of people think we're crazy. I have to explain this, because I have been in some of your guys' chairs where people think I'm nuts, and it is in my head, which I guess technically it is. Kind of. We're gonna get into that too. But I've been called crazy, and I like to use that because it's like, oh, if you think I'm crazy, then I guess I'm crazy. But to me, it's not crazy. If that makes sense to you guys. Okay, sorry. But I just want to talk to you guys. But yes, we are going to be doing Mental Health Mondays. So what is Mental Health Mondays? Hi, Kylie! Mental Health Mondays is where you guys are going to come in. We're going to check in with each other. We're going to talk about how we're feeling for the week. How is our emotional balance? Get our emotional health on track and ready to go for the week. And, what I really want from most of you guys is, if anything touches you, if anything you feel like you need to talk about it, if you need to get it off your chest, anything at all, please feel free to drop it in the comments. Even if it's just you're not seeing the live, which is the red button, if you're not seeing that live, go ahead and still drop it, and I will personally get to you and talk to you. Now, disclosure here, because I have to say this so that you guys know. I am not what just happened? I am not a doctor. I am just a mom who has dealt with many things in my life from a young age to now, and I want to share them and help you guys to feel like you're not alone. I am not a doctor. If you have any serious problems, if you are watching this live, first of all, there are going to be very triggering subjects that we are going to talk about. They are very triggering. So please join at your own risk and understand that none of this is meant to hurt anyone and is not meant to trigger anyone. It is just simply me talking and telling my story and talking to you guys. Also, like I said, I am not a doctor. So if you have any serious problems throughout this live or throughout your, day, week, whatever, please talk to a doctor. Please get a hold of a doctor as soon as possible and talk to them and let them know how you're feeling and what you're going through. My son is in a drawer. I'm going to have to go for a second. But let me continue what I was saying. And also, if you are having suicidal thoughts, which are very, very, very serious, please call the suicide hotline. I have posted it in the bio. I think it's over here. In the bio. Please call that number and they will get you help and they will talk you through everything, because your life matters. I want you guys to know that. When I start this, I said it, I'm going to cry. I'm just going to start crying. Your life matters. You are very important. You may have no idea who I am. You may never talk to me a day in your life. You may just deal with it on your own and just watch my videos. But your life matters and you are important and you're not crazy and nothing is wrong with you. And I'm going to show you that in these talks. So anything you say, this is an open space and a non-judgmental space. So please come and, talk to me and let's just help each other, feel better and more mentally stable. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to warn you guys, the story that I am about to tell you is very heart-jerking and it is going to make you cry, probably. Or some of you guys have probably gone through and you're like, damn, I've been there, I've done that, I got you, girl. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to tell you guys my story, my mental illness story. That's what we're going to call this. Also, I'm smiling and I'm very energetic, just because that's just the way I am. I try to very cope a lot of my anxiety because this is very anxietal. It does trigger me too, talking about it. I deal with a lot of it with laughing and joking. So don't take offense to that, because that's just the way I am. That's how I cope. That's one of my coping mechanisms. So please understand that and, respect that and know that I'm not laughing at you or joking about you or me. I'm being very serious about this. It's just the way I am. Anywho, so my story. So I was first diagnosed with anxiety chronic anxiety when I was in elementary school. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, how did you get diagnosed with anxiety in elementary school? So here's the short story and how I got to talk to my doctor about it. When we had first started school, I had moved schools a lot. I never really stayed in one school because my dad was in the Air Force. And so, sorry, my brain stopped there for a second. When I was younger, my teacher had told me, she was like, hey, at the beginning of the year, she was like, you need to bring in this paper. If you don't get this paper signed and you don't bring it in, hi, Ashley, and you don't get it signed and you don't bring it in, then you're going to be in trouble. It was kind of something like that. I'm sorry, I don't remember the whole facts about it, but basically something like that. I am a big procrastinator. I have always been a big procrastinator. I forget stuff very easily, and I will forget to do something or to say something, and I will just continue on. And I didn't get that paper signed. So I went to school the next day, and my teacher was like, collecting the papers, and I was like, oh, I didn't get mine signed. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're going to have to stay in for recess. And, she was very disappointed. And I'm one of those people who have very bad disappointment anxiety. Basically, if someone's disappointed me, I will start, or if someone is angry at me, I will start going through all the scenarios of why they're angry at me. They couldn't even be angry at me or disappointed me. I'll just go through the scenarios thinking that they are. So I literally started freaking out. I was crying. Hey, baby! I was crying. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I was beating on the desk, just hammering on the desk, screaming. And my teacher's just like, what's happening? What is going on? And so they actually had to get the principal in there to come in there. And he was like, what's happening? What's wrong? I was like, I failed. And I'm just hitting the desk in preschool. Sorry, I'm not laughing about it now. Just the thought of it, a preschooler just going, but that's what I was doing. I was banging on the desk, and so the principal's trying to calm me down, and he's like, "Come to my office. Just come in my office. Take a drink of water and just sit down." And so while I was in the office, I was literally like this, shaking, I was a little kid just sitting there shaking in the office with water in my hand because I was so scared. I was so scared that I was going to get in trouble, that I had done something wrong, that everyone was mad at me, that I had disrupted class, and, all of this stuff. And it was just the beginning of the year, and nobody knew who I was. Nobody had any idea who I was. I was just this crazy girl banging on the desk. And so that just added on to it. And so, they called my mom, and my mom came in, and the principal, who had actually dealt with anxiety-ridden kids in the past, he was actually a teacher for, anxiety-ridden kids. That's actually a class. I didn't know that till then. Yeah. So he deals with that kind of stuff. So he was telling my mom, he's like, you need to take her to a doctor or to a therapist, and she may have, very chronic anxiety. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. My son. Sorry. You're fine. Sorry, my son's in the background. So I went to a doctor, and, the doctor talked to me. Hey! You're fine! Sorry. He has separation anxiety. Anywho. So, they took me to the doctor, and the doctor was kind of okay, asking me questions, what makes you nervous? What upsets you? What do you do when you get upset? And stuff like that. Very simple questions. And, having me look at pictures of stuff that kind of, would give me anxiety and things of that nature. And I don't quite remember it all because I was very young. It's not something that, is inbred. That part, obviously, is inbred in my mind, but, the whole test wasn't inbred in my mind. But all I remember is the doctor did look at my mom and was like, yes, she has anxiety. She has very bad anxiety. She has chronic anxiety. And there are different levels of anxiety. There are very mild anxiety, and then there's chronic anxiety. Chronic anxiety is basically you have panic attacks, you have mood swings, you have, inverted or outverted situations, meaning you want to stay in, or you have to be out and around people, or you will freak out. That's kind of where the saying FOMO kind of comes from, because you want to be around people, because if you're not around people, you're missing something, and then you're like, if I miss something, then I'm not a part of it, and stuff like that. I'm a very inverted person. I would rather not deal with anything. I'd rather not be around anyone. I'd rather not talk to anyone. I would rather just stay to myself, and I'm working on that, honestly. I would rather that than, to go out in public or talk to anyone, because just being around people freaks me out. It scares me. Talking to new people really gives me anxiety. If I don't know you, I'm very just like, very, very, very movie, very touchy, like touching my face, touching my hair. That's just how I am. Anywho, sorry, I know, I have to like put little points in between all these. So from there, I kind of just grew up knowing that I had anxiety. So when I hit middle school, I had a new place, and I'm a very loud person. I'm very loud. I'm very different. I know this. I'm not like most normal people, I guess you could say. I'm just not. I'm a very interesting person. And that's fine as you're an adult, but as we most know, middle school and high school, weird people, quote unquote, aren't really liked. So I was like the butt of every joke. I was made fun of. Guys made fun of me, all of this stuff, and I was really harshly bullied throughout my middle school and high school year. So a lot of the times I felt very worthless, and I felt like, okay, I'm just not meant to be here. I'm not meant to be a part of anything. And also, without saying it, because I do like to keep some things personal to myself and stuff like that, but I had someone in my life who was very close to me basically telling me, you're worthless, you mean nothing, you're gonna have to have a man in your life to take care of you because you can't do anything yourself, you're mentally retarded and stupid, because I have dyslexia. And I also have a reading disorder. Reading is very hard for me, and writing, because my brain moves much faster than my hands. So a lot of the times I will misspell, I will read things wrong, because my brain is processing so much faster than my hands or my mouth can, get out. So, I had someone very close to me, putting me down constantly, telling me, I was worthless and that I would need someone to take care of me because I was mentally retarded. And so that really is where depression started. Now, when I realized it was a problem is when I was in high school, and I remember this girl was picking on me, and she was telling me, no guy will ever like you, you're ugly, you're fat, you should just go slit your throat. Again, very graphic content, please understand, it is very graphic content, but she did tell me I should go slit my throat and be done with the whole thing, because nobody wants me on this planet. And I just remember I looked at her, and I was like, maybe I should. I did look at her, and I was like, maybe I should. Would that make you happy? And let me tell you now, if you don't have anxiety or if you don't have depression, you don't say stuff like that. I'm sorry. That's just, you don't say that to people. But I looked at her, and I said, would that make you happy? And she said, yes, that would make me so happy. And sorry. I'm very sorry. Like I said, I laugh and I joke just to not cry, because it is very sad, because it's like reliving that. So after she said that, I went home and I got a blade and was ready to just slit my wrists and be done with it. And when I went to do that, I remember my brother had actually walked in the room, saving grace there the first time. He walked in the room and he was like, what are you doing? Do you want to come play video games with me? And my brother never really asks me to do stuff. We were kind of close when we were younger, but not as we got older. So it was like that moment of like, whatever higher power or whatever you believe in, fate or whatever, said, no, not today. So my brother came in and I went to go play video games with him, and that stopped it. Continuing, I went through many phases. I went to the phase of being numb and not wanting to deal with anybody. I literally was this angry, upset, pissed off, just not, you are so strong for talking about this. Thank you, Kylie. I went through a stage of just being pissed off, mad at everyone, didn't want anyone to touch me, didn't want anyone near me. I was very just angry at everyone and everything, and that was just, that depression, anxiety, fighting back and forth with each other, and, they don't like you, so you don't like them. Well, what if they don't like you? Well, that doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. Just a bunch, like, voices. I know what it's gonna sound like, but voices in my head saying, fuck them, no, care about them, fuck them, care about them, fuck them, care about them, constantly going on in my head. And so, I remember I had ended up dating this guy. It was my high school, I think I was a freshman? Yes, I was a freshman or sophomore. I was very low. And, sorry, I'm trying to just get it all together. I started dating this guy. And when we first started dating, it was wonderful. It was amazing. He was an amazing guy, and at first, and so sweet and loving and caring. Now, he was almost 20. I was 15. Yeah, if that doesn't put into some perspective there for you. So he was a lot older than me, and so, you know, I just kind of felt lucky that I had this older guy that was actually interested in me. And he kind of had the same persona as I did, which was fuck the world, nobody gives a shit. Everybody can just go and fuck themselves, basically. And I'm sorry, there is a lot of cussing because that is what was in my head, so I'm just repeating what's in my head, so please understand that too. Anyways, so he had the same kind of persona as I, and we were great at the beginning, and then something changed in him, and he started becoming very, very clingy, very, you're mine, you're nobody else's, you're just mine, don't ever talk to anyone else, you're always mine, you better call me, you better talk to me, and everything like that. And my parents did not know I was dating this guy. And that's the sad part about it, because I probably could have gotten help before it escalated so badly, which you guys will hear in a minute, if they would have known. But they didn't. And so it escalated. And it went from being very clingy, very texting, calling, and everything like that, into, I remember one time we were at a friend's house, and he grabbed my belly button ring and was like, if you keep talking, I'm going to rip it out of your stomach. And he, like, pulled it so hard that I started bleeding. And I was like, okay, you know, okay, I'll stop talking. And then another instance, we were with friends, and he was talking about something, and I made fun of him. It was just like a joking, you know, ha-ha, tease kind of moment as a girlfriend. I said something to him, and in front of everyone, I had a tongue ring. I used to have a tongue ring. He put his fingers around my tongue ring and pulled it forward. It actually ripped the hole slightly, and it started bleeding. He pulled it forward. He's like, what the fuck did I tell you about talking? And I just kind of was like sitting there with my tongue out, and his fingers were on my tongue ring, and I just started crying, and he's like, oh, boo fucking who, cry about it. And then he let go. And it was worse from there. It was a lot of, you know, emotional and mental abuse from there. And it was just constantly, like, putting me down, telling me that I was his meat and nobody else's, and that nobody else would love me except him. And so, you know, that really, really drug me down to the ground. That was, like, my moment of the bridge, just jumping off the bridge. And I had actually met my husband, he was my friend at first. And so, I remember one night, I said, there's no more. I don't care. I don't care if my brother comes in here. I don't care if anybody comes in here. They can see my dead body. I don't really care. I'm just going to end it all. I'm done. I'm so beaten. I'm so torn. I'm so bruised. I'm so unhappy. I'm so unwelcome in everybody's life that I would be better off dead, because nobody wants me here in the first place. And so, you know, I just had decided it, like, I was going to do it. So I had, sorry. I had gotten my razor blade that I was going to cut myself with before. I had saved it, obviously. And, I grabbed it, and as I was literally, the mark has kind of faded now, but as I was, like, dragging it across my wrist to, like, literally just slice it, my now husband, but he was my friend at the time, called me, and I was talking to him, and he's just like, you sound sad, why do you sound sad? And I told him what was going on, and he was like, you know you're worth everything. He's like, yeah, I don't know you very well, we've only been talking for, like, 3 months, but you are worth it all, and you are an amazing woman. I have never met anyone more amazing than you, and I don't think you should feel this way, and I don't think it's right that you feel this way, because you are amazing, and I wouldn't want to lose you, and I wouldn't want to see life without you. And we were just friends at the time, too, so if that doesn't say a lot about where we are. But he didn't know till later in our marriage, too, by the way. So I literally dropped the blade, I got a towel, and I put it on my arm. And I was sitting there, and I was just talking to him, and he's like, well, you sound like you're doing something, do you want to go? And I was like, no, don't let me go, I don't want to go. And so that was the moment that I was like, I need help, I need to find help. And I talked to my guidance counselor, I talked to a lot of people, but a lot of people didn't want to help me because they thought that I was crazy. They were like, there's nothing wrong with you, because I am genuinely a very bubbly and happy kind of person. somewhat, and so a lot of people are like, oh, it's just in your head, it's just a phase, you'll get out of it. So it didn't fully, like, get addressed ever until, a little while later when my mom actually, like, realized, okay, something's wrong. Because I was, you know, he saved me, but I was still depressed. I was still in that mindset of everybody can go fuck themselves and stuff like that. And just still so sad and so panicky about so many things. And, like, having someone that I cared about very much made that worse. Because if he didn't call me back, and this wasn't for me to be, obsessive. It was just, like, if he didn't call me back, like he said, okay, I'm on my way to your house, and he wouldn't call me back, I would have the panic attack of thinking that he's dead. I would think he like, got into a car crash, that he's dead, and that he's never coming back, and then he would show up, and I would, like, literally start crying, and he's like, well, why are you crying? I said I was on your way to the house, and I thought you were dead, I thought something was wrong, and blah, 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 and so, finally my mom was like, okay, there's something wrong, we need to take you. So I finally got fully diagnosed when, around that time, that I had anxiety, very chronic anxiety, and had chronic depression, and, you know, I started going on meds. I do not like meds. I will go ahead and say that the meds I was on, I do not know the name of them, don't ask me, but I didn't like them because they made me feel very numb, and it wasn't the numb that I normally felt. Like, it was numb to the point that I was a robot. Like, I just went through the motions. I literally woke up every morning, took it, and then was just like, yeah, okay, yeah, alright, cool, yeah. Like, literally felt nothing at all. So I didn't like taking them. So I actually stopped taking them. I married my husband, and we moved out to California. Now, he is a Marine, or was a Marine. He's still a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. But we moved out to California, and that, like, was awesome and amazing because I got away from a lot of the stuff that made me sad. But the thing is about depression and anxiety, it doesn't care. You can move away from all the shit that started it, but doesn't mean it doesn't pack itself up and go with you. Nope, it comes along with you. Wherever the hell you go, it packs its shit up and moves out with you. Just so you know. So, I moved out to California. I was happy for the longest time. I was very, you know, just happy, free, and just, like, felt amazing. And then my husband left for deployment. And that's when it really hit me that it was still there. Because I was alone. I wasn't around anyone. I was by myself. I didn't have my family because I was in California. It was just me. It was all by myself. And so that's when it really hit me that, oh God, it's still there. I'm still having these feelings. And I would just have these feelings of like, oh, your husband's gonna die. He's gonna die. And my husband was in Okinawa. So it's like, it's just constantly like, you know, he's gonna die. But he's just training. He's just training. No, he's gonna die. But he's just training. No, he's gonna die. And that literally would play over in my head all the time. And so I got to the point that I was just like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to make friends here. I don't want to be around anyone because what if that happens? Then I'm going to have to figure my life out. I'm going to be a widow at 17 years old. Or, I think I was 18, sorry, 18 years old, I'm going to be a widow at 18 years old. I don't want to be a widow at 18 years old. What if I'm a widow at 18 years old? Just so you know, this is what anxiety sounds like. In someone's head, when they're not saying it out loud, this is what anxiety sounds like. But he's fine, he's in training. But no, he's not fine because he hasn't called me. So what happens if he dies? What am I going to do? I'm only 18 years old. I can't do this on my own. I'm in California. Where's my family? That's literally what anxiety sounds like, but quicker and much faster. I can't even do how quickly anxiety would do in my head. And so, you know, that obviously brought me down because all I was thinking about is my husband's gonna die. Like, my husband's gonna die. And so that brought me way, way down because I was like, what am I going to do? And so I found yoga. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, is that the cure to everything? No, it's not the cure to everything. But I did find yoga, and it did make me feel a lot better when I started to do it. Because I was able to, you know, just kind of push away all of the nonsense and breathe and let my mind flow out and just, you know, have the voices just calm down for that little bit of time. So that little bit of time was good for me because I was able to just relax and have a moment. Ethan! Ethan! Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Where's your drink? Okay, fine. I guess you're coming in here with me. Sorry, guys. My son's coming in with us. He's coming in too. No, you're not getting up at my desk. Not right now, honey. So yoga really helped me and made me feel a lot more comfortable for that little bit of time. Yes, sweetheart, I see you. And, you know, everything was great. And then I ended up getting pregnant, not with him, not this sweet child right here, but I got pregnant the first time, and I ended up having a miscarriage. If you don't know what a miscarriage is when your body doesn't really know that you're having a miscarriage, so it's trying to hold on to the child as much as it can, as long as possible, because it still thinks it's alive, which is a very sad situation, because it's very, stop messing with my light. It's very confusing, and, you know, you're like, oh, but the baby's still alive, but technically it's not, and so, you know, going through that and, like, realizing, you know, that was happening, really just made it all-time worse for me. Like, yoga didn't even help me at that point. Nothing really helped me at that point. I thought I was useless, I was worthless, because I couldn't even carry my child, and so all of those thoughts kind of came back to me, rushing back to me. I'm sorry, this is very long. But all of those came rushing back to me, all those feelings like you're worthless, you don't mean anything, you can't even carry a child, what the f*** is wrong with you, and stuff like that. And so I just, you know, I shut down once again. I was angry, I was mad, I was pissed off at everyone, I didn't want to deal with anyone, I didn't want to see anyone, I was angry at my husband for no reason at all. I was just angry at him because he put me through this, and that's the saddest thing to say, and I've never said that out loud, but I was angry at him because he put me through it. And that's sad, because that wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault, it wasn't my fault, it was nobody's fault. I know that now. But at the time, you know, that's a sad thing to think about. So I had resented a lot of people, and I resented him, and I resented myself, and, you know, I was really sad and just really depressed about that. So I had to find something else. I was like, I have to find something, and I'm not going back on medication. I was like, I'm just not. So I found breathing techniques, I found yoga, I did everything I possibly could, but the one thing that kept me from jumping off the ledge completely was my fitness. And I'm not saying this is for everyone, this is just me. But fitness really helped me because it was something I can control. It was something I could be a part of. I needed something that I can control and that I can take on my own. And my fitness was one of those things I can control, I can manipulate, I can, you know, change, do whatever I wanted with it. So fitness was my lifesaver at that point because I could do whatever I wanted with it. I could, you know, move it, control it. If I didn't want to do it anymore, I didn't have to. If I wanted to do more, I do more and stuff like that. So it was a great thing to have at the time. And so I think that's where I'm going to cut that story real quick there, because the rest of it, the more I go into it, like fitness helped me. I still had anxiety, I still had depression, but then we moved on to postpartum depression. I actually want to make that kind of a separate video for moms and stuff like that, and dads, because that's a really big thing. So I'm going to cut it off there. And the next part of the story will be postpartum depression and all that, and I'll tell you guys that story. But the main thing that basically I want you guys to get from the story is, obviously I'm here. I'm alive. I have a child who is messing with stuff that he shouldn't be, and I love him dearly. What is my point to that is, no matter the shit you go through, and there are people who have gone through worse than I have, no matter the shit you go through, and no matter the horrors that are in life, your life is still valid. You are still an amazing person. You are still wonderful, and nobody can take that away from you. And nobody can tell you differently. And I want you to understand that, and I want you to hear it from me. I have no idea who you are. You might be someone on here that I have no clue. I have never talked to a day in my life. But you're still amazing, and your life is valid, and you can make a change. You can make that change. You can find that mental stability. You can overcome your illness. Sorry, I have to look at the camera. It's probably look like I'm looking up. Sorry, gotta look straight. Yeah, I'm looking up. Sorry, I was just looking at it. But you guys get what I meant. I was trying to look straight at you. You can make a change, and you can do these things. Do not let your mental illness define you, because I don't let it define me. You can ask all of the beautiful girls that are on Team Engine. You can ask my friends. You can ask my family. I don't let it define me. I don't. I go out there, I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm here every single day, I'm with you guys, I do beauty boot camp, all of that kind of stuff. I do it with a smile on my freaking face because I'm not going to let my mental illness define me. I will never let it define me, and I will never let the things that have happened to me in my past define me now. Your life is valid, and your life is worth everything it has. So do not make a forever decision or anything on one moment. Do not make a forever decision on one moment. That is something that I live by. Is you do not make a forever decision on one moment. I'm sorry I'm repeating it because you guys got to get it through your head. You got to write it down. Get it tattooed on somewhere. That you do not let one moment define you do not let forever decision define one moment. Take that as you will. So I'm going to get off here now, guys. So thank you guys so much for joining. We will be doing this every Monday. Like I said, you guys can come back every Monday. And like I said, if you guys have any questions or anything, and I'm not live, if you guys just see this video and you're like, okay, I got to ask her something, or I got to talk about something, or something she said, go ahead, drop it in the comments. I will go ahead and get back to you guys. I will look at the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you are going through a hard time and you need someone, hi, my name's Autumn. I'm always open. Message me on here. Message me on my normal profile if you can find me, and we can talk. Alright? Because I want you guys to know that I care and that we care about you. So, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!